Yeah, good timing. Really good timing. Yeah, and we're live. Hell yeah. I texted to me. What joke were you about to make? Because now I'm just curious. That's gay. Yeah. Good to know. Thank you. Wait, like right now? I'm waiting to see if Tila reacts to you guys. I do have it set to this. Is it just me still? How far behind is the stream? When do you hear yourself? Troubleshooting. Arpit, did you DM me the joke?
Huh.
Does it work now?
Interesting.
I just want to switch it back, switch it to the right
Blah,
page.
blah, 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 blah,
I guess
blah.
we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Riley.
I'm sure you are. Don't worry, I will remember your sins.
Pardon? I'm sorry. What,
Yeah, it works
I
now.
missed what you said, right? Let's go.
It's be working.
Good shit.
Penis.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I said, don't worry, Arpit, I will remember your sins.
You're.
Hello, fans and
So,
newcomers
also,
like.
did I accidentally move campaign chat and
What did you do? What?
did I accidentally move campaign chat and campaign notes? 'Cause I might have
No, they're right where they need to be.
one above the other. Okay, good.
Yeah, they're right where they need. You're good.
Okay.
Hello, fans and newcomers like. We are the Wyld Cast. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Anyways, so to start us off in the stream, we have a couple things that I have to get through, and that is with Slipstream using this track. It's free because it's included in the description below. And then I also subscribe to Tabletop Audio for some of their audio tracks as well. Go check them out if you feel interested in using their stuff. As long as you pay a certain subscription fee, you can use Tabletop Audio in your streams as well. And they got some good shit. That's all I have for that. It's been a while. I hope everybody had a great fucking vacation.
Yeah.
We had a vacation?
Motherfucker, the holidays. Fight
Don't
me.
lose them.
Oh, that was.
Merry Christmas, actually.
Yeah.
Chris,
I don't know.
Braga,
Merry Christmas is back, guys. So,
Braga.
yeah?
Stream. Fucking Christ. Anyways,
What?
nothing more needs to be done as far as I'm aware. I don't know why Al was server muted the whole time too. I'm so sorry, Al.
No.
Anyways, welcome in. Now that everything's back out of the way, it's a great start to a year. Who wants to give us a pretty winded recap of what happened last session?
We decided we were going to war.
Yes.
You did in fact
Well,
do that.
we've been at war.
Really?
Well, officially.
No, we haven't been at war. we are
government
about to
official.
go declare war in the most fun way possible.
There. And to this point, Blue and Black is now going to involve themselves in the war. For a recap, thank you,
Officially.
Mason. For a recap, you all had a pretty long-winded talk about whether or not to involve yourselves in the war, and after coming to the conclusion that now was the time to strike and involve yourselves and commit this war on the side of the Alliance, that you would either secure the North or the South. The decision was made, and the South is the objective that you guys are going to secure. That being the case...
Nicolette.
Thank you, Mason. Mason's at my house now. That's a thing. That being the case, and with your goal being to either blue on black, Nicolette, whatever the plan is. I'm sure you have to make a whole plan, execute the first half, and fuck the rest, but we'll get there. Either way, it's your chance to make whatever preparations you need to execute this assault. Unless you already have some, I'm not exactly sure, it's been a while, and if you need to recap some information, by all means, now is the time to do it. Blue on black, you have the stage. What is the plan?
Have we slept?
Oh,
I
Because
would
we
assume
ended
so.
with the tapestries last
Tapestries.
session.
then
something.
yes,
Yeah.
you have gone through your long rest. That's right, I
Okay.
remember now. Having come to the conclusion that was the objective, and the objective needs to be executed sooner rather than later. You all went to beds in your own rooms with your own tapestries hanging on the walls, and a noticeable detail that some of them had changed, given the new course of history in the timelines. With that being the case, as you all are waking up and kind of getting your bearings in a really well rested place, a nice sleep pad for those who found their rest in their own beds, is there anything anybody would like to do as they awaken the keep?
We should probably figure out how we're gonna win this war.
I've got more immediate concerns called breakfast.
Good.
Okay, well, we can talk about how we're
I'll
gonna
join
win this
Jack
war
on
over
that.
breakfast.
Sounds like a good idea.
For those of you who are
Goodberry?
For those of you who are wandering around the, the halls looking for each of your members of Blue and Black, Caroline's not in her bed.
It's
Teehee.
She's been kidnapped. Oh no.
Maybe some.
not the child.
I was gonna
What
say
if we
maybe
should
some
look for
quick
her?
panic before realization sets in for where she could have been. Caroline, did you have anything you wanted to do beforehand? I remember you had some things to do like in the night previously. For the stream, could you remind me what those were?
Yes. So, like, after she went into her bedroom and saw the tapestry, she looked at it for a little while and was like, nice tapestry, good craftsmanship. And then she, put down all of her things. Then she started packing out her backpack, and she grabbed a big ass.
She grabbed a big ass.
Yes. A thing of paper, a big stack of paper,
Mhm.
and a folded piece, or 2 folded pieces of paper, and her notes of her conversation with Veer on the boat, and her ink, and her pen. And then she went down to the library.
Okay. Easy enough to do.
And then she wanted to look for any history books that detail the old war over the Eastern Empire, the one that was like 40 years ago, right? And she wanted to see if there were any mythology books that specifically have an entrance on phoenixes.
Sure. So, for the sake of this, I'm going to break those down into 2 separate skill checks. The first is going to be a history check, and the second is an arcana check. They'll both intelligence. But I need you to go ahead and make the history check first, since that's the first query.
Okay. Let's hope the library is kind to me.
Actually, that arcana one could either be arcana or religion, but we'll get to that in a second. The first one is history.
Okay, there we go. It's only one. I'll do this one. Oh, I know what I add to this. Amazing. It's a 6.
Okay. Whether it's because the library is very incomplete, or because the knowledge is not something that's been brought to the library, and you notice this library as well is relatively expansive, even, just not a lot of space is filled yet. Even stringing up from the first or second floor, there is nothing you can find on the old history, the history of the old war, of the original war where the Kandolian Empire first made landfall in Kylen-Jaal.
Okay.
For that second one, it is your choice whether or not it's religion or arcana, and I need you to tell me which one you're doing.
Let's do arcana.
Okay.
They're both as bad, but you know.
different information, so yeah.
Yes. A 7.
7. And this is on like
She's so smart.
this is
I'm
on
so smart.
this is specifically on like phoenixes, their origins, and their relation to what was it again?
Just anything about it was like anything about phoenixes not necessarily relating to Asher.
Okay, so you didn't want the religion side of things. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. That's
then
why I
yeah.
picked Arcana.
Arcana would fit. Phoenixes are a tall tale, though given this group's history with Asher, a lot of texts on Asher have been recovered, and trying to sift through them to find anything not related to Asher as far as Phoenix go, is proving a bit too difficult for you, unfortunately. A lot of what you're finding and all of what you're finding, you would wager a guess, is all related to Asher, since everything about Phoenix is grouped together.
Yes.
So unfortunately,
well.
nothing that you can grasp from this.
You find a
No.
partially used children's coloring book full of pictures of phoenixes.
Given the amount of time this would have taken you as well, then yes, you absolutely would have fallen asleep mid-research in the library, as you've probably taken a couple of religious texts and maybe started sifting through some of those, but not giving you any information that you don't already have, before eventually falling asleep and waking up to the sound of someone busting through the library, I'm assuming looking for you. Eventually, as you all have, like, reconvened in the mess hall, and food is being prepared by some of the hired servants there, food is prepared for breakfast. It's a pretty nice meal, lots of starches, in the sense that there's, like, gravy and biscuits and all kinds of pastries that are out that seem alright. Not the best food, but it's not the worst. And has
So
some
much
taste.
not prepared.
As food is had, are you guys wanting to talk about plans now? With whom? Where?
Probably somewhere a little more private once we decide to, like, actually have a conversation.
I
Jack's too busy
propose.
stuffing his face until somebody else brings it up.
I propose that we should go to the war room.
I would also think we should go to the war room.
Why would you guys make that correlation? Doesn't make sense.
I cannot remember we had a war room.
Well, we haven't really explored the keep much. We're not
a
really
war
here.
one?
Also, it used to be the defense room, but now we're at war, so.
Shut
Oh
the
my
fuck
god!
up.
Shut up.
Jesus.
I'm gonna
That's such
kill
a
you.
good joke.
It's really good. Your timing is awful. I'm on the edge of giving an inspiration point for that, but also fuck you. That's funny. God damn it.
So no, it's the war crimes room, guys.
Nah, now you're milking it.
Let's go.
No.
Alright.
No, because that room's not specifically for us.
Let's get back on track.
So,
Yeah.
from what you would know, given what exploration you've had of not only the keep but the grounds of the territory itself, there is no longer a tent outside that was listed or used as the war room. Instead, the war room has in fact been constructed inside, and it's easy enough to find. On the left wing of the keep, on the ground floor, there sits down the hallway a pair of doors that lead to a relatively large room. And the large room itself has not only like sketchboards and pin boards and things like that to kind of post up plans. There's also different kinds of markings, a huge table, chairs at the table that you can see. All of the chairs have been kind of like set aside. Where the room had currently been used, most of the space has been left open, where people can kind of stand around the table and make the plans they need. The room is currently empty, and you may summon whomever you need for this endeavor.
Hold on. I just had a thought.
Yeah.
When we were talking to them last night,
Yes.
the war room was in a tent. Now it's
Yeah.
inside.
Mhm.
They're very
completed
effective
the
just
war room
because we're
overnight.
here.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
They want to impress us.
Not really overnight. It's more that the tent itself was taken down last night. The room itself had been pretty constructed, but you can see the table itself is a brand new table that would not naturally fit in this room. So everything else, like, you can wager a guess, like, the room just wasn't ready. And so everything's been set aside and ready to go. Like, it looks pristine. Nothing's been touched or moved. Like, you guys haven't had use of this often, outside of maybe somebody like where you could stand around the table together or pull the chairs if you need them.
They had to custom make a table in the room.
More like the
Yeah.
table was put in the room before the room was finished construction.
Like my idea.
In case you,
Wouldn't
in
it-
case you haven't had any idea or any guesses or whatnot, you guys have a tendency of stealing tables, so they wanted to prevent that.
Hey.
You know, that's-
I will still do it.
You know, a contingency plan is what I
still do
expected.
it.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
Also,
They don't know about enlarged
fuck you
reduce.
for not letting me steal
Okay,
my dad's
look.
table, by the way.
This one wants
And
to
both-
steal our own table. They want it to be the war crime room. There's a reason there's not a Canadian flag in here.
Yes.
That'd be a little too on the money.
Yeah.
Gordon has a tapestry in the building.
He does.
From
I just don't
Terminian,
like
which
it
is
turned down. I do.
me.
If you want to, you can start like putting up like flags of heritage if you want to up here. You can decorate the room however you want.
No Canadian
Both
flag.
Naivara and Eldasarai have given you guys the blessing to decorate however you want to decorate.
Nice.
Like, Blue on Black is your organization.
Well,
Yeah.
so
I will keep this in mind.
here's here's the thing, right? I don't think we want to go there because I was already like, can I just I was about to ask if I could design an actual version of the Blue on Black Keep like on a map, because
Sure.
like make it like a thing. Cool.
That's a story for another time.
How
Yeah, that we can discuss
Yeah.
the aerial of these different
Yeah.
rooms later.
No. That's
For those wanting a translation
it's
from
not so much
gibberish to
different.
actual common, Goran's wanting to build a battle map. That's the keep.
Yeah.
Bro's laying a siege on his own keep.
No, not yet.
I didn't realize I had
I-
Jingle Day.
So my question was more so going to be, so with what we want to do, we probably need to figure out what the logistics of this, like, operation are really going to be, because
Let's not do this out of character. In character. Come on. Sit down on the
Yeah.
table and start discussing.
that's me discussing in character.
Okay. I'll sit at
So,
the head of
like-
the table and I'll slam my fist down.
Yeah, Goran's just like starting
I'm-
the discussion in the doorway, and the rest of us are just like pushing him out of the way.
It's, by the way,
We're in
right
the
now,
room.
it's
We're in
just
Ooh,
it's just you 7 in the room. And discuss. I'll be right back. If
Yeah.
you want more, let me know.
Do we have a map guy? Because I feel like, because it's in Koltovs, right? You guys, by the way, the players, should pull up the map. Because it's in Koltovs.
I have the map.
Good. I don't know how many
I have the
other
map.
people do.
I don't have to.
I'm me.
And I feel like we should have a map of the city, right?
Yeah.
Or,
Well,
like,
okay, so
figure
here's
out
the
what
I
thing.
mean, we
the-
could probably procure one.
What the geographical
Out of-
locations are.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Riley, do we have a more detailed map of the river
Of the
area
river
around Blue
area?
and Black? Or
Or of Koltovs,
Like-
like where the
Yeah.
guys are, where the army is
Right.
stationed.
So the
That
army's
public
not,
knowledge.
The army's not stationed past Koltovs. They're stationed out of Orkrid.
yeah.
No, but the
Our
other
army.
one.
The enemy army they're talking
Yeah,
about.
the
I am
place where
talking
we're
about
gonna
the enemy
hit.
army.
What?
Yeah, they are stationed at the foot of Orkrid.
Yeah, it's like literally
Okay.
just outside the city.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I think,
So do we have a map
number
of
one-
Orkrid, then?
Say again?
I didn't have time. I had relationship things come up. It was my job to make the map. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. That's all right. We'll imagine.
The
we have
other
it.
the other point would be our target here is what's her face.
Mhm.
Nicolette.
Nicolette?
Yes, I don't remember which one.
So,
The question is
So
she
I've
going to
never
be at the
met her.
front lines or is she going to be at a headquarters further back?
so
You'd probably.
I also want to point out because
Someone should know
I
this.
didn't mention this either. As far
Conrad
as
probably
like
knows.
geographical stuff goes, a lot of you've actually fought at the river previously, back when you were being hunted by Haldor's acolytes. You defeated one
Yeah.
of the acolytes that was there in a very hilarious way, mind you. For those who don't remember, you basically whittled him down until he was weak, polymorphed him into some fucking bug, put him in a jar, and then played skeet shooting with his body.
Nice.
It was quite entertaining.
Not his body. He was still alive.
That's worse.
Still his body. This person?
Which?
It's
Who?
Which
One of
Exactly.
Haldor's acolytes.
Yeah, who?
No. She's asking who was involved. This was one of the first events where I had you guys playing with each other's groups. I want to say Spot was
Oh.
definitely there, Illikin was definitely there, and I think Jack was there. I don't remember who else, other than maybe Zalin and Goran.
I definitely
Actually, no,
I was
do
there
not
too.
remember.
Jack wasn't there.
each
It
I
was,
of-
think
it was
I
Zalin.
think I
But
remember
regardless,
this. I just who was the person that we were murdering?
It was one of the
Also.
acolytes. He was the zealot.
it,
Names,
he's,
people, names.
Oh,
He was known as the
Not
zealot. You had
important
the
information.
angel,
Not
the
important,
zealot. Oh god.
this is
What
so
is his
not
name?
important
Aelor?
information.
Aelon?
Weirdly enough.
Fuck, what did I fucking name it?
Yeah,
Aloy.
Aelor.
Aelor,
Aileron?
Alar and Bonnie. That's
Aelor?
right.
Okay, so I
Aelon?
wasn't there then.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't Alar and Bonnie. It wasn't them.
Yeah.
Did you? I was about to say. Did you say Bonnie? Then I
I'm
have.
like, this Bonnie?
Yeah. You mean this one? I'll wave
This
around the ring. Yeah. Well,
Anyways, you guys have
I
had
don't know.
conflict at the river before. You know it's a pretty good choke point.
noted.
Yeah.
Okay. So I ask the question to the group, everyone.
Yeah.
As my expertise within war, I've seen generals been desecrated in many different ways. Are we assassinating Nicolette, or are we like burning at the stake kind of stuff? Like, are we
Well-
kidnapping Nicolette to make a statement, or are we killing her?
Murder. It's
Just
the
murder
better
in her own
option.
house.
I feel like targeting of officers is the play here.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Here's the thing we need to sort of consider. We cannot really take her as a prisoner of war. Like, she is too powerful. Like, it
I
is
see.
technically feasible, but leaving her alive is too risky.
Okay.
We
Straight
would need
assassination.
some pretty magical restraints.
Yeah, Nicolette is the one that we... no, she's not the person we encountered in Trinian, is it?
No, that's Julia. Nicolette
Julia.
is,
Nicolette is this...
according to your old notes, the sin of Slat. The weakest if you can
Yes.
get her alone. Last seen in Firestone. Always worth paying attention to, especially when it involves the other sins. Can order the other sins. Not from Canolia, from Eastern Empire mainland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Those are
hearing
correct.
that she's a sin,
Cool.
I feel like there's
I'll
one
believe that.
source that we should definitely call back into the room to learn about Nicolette's powers, you know?
Yeah, that's
Who?
fair.
You know, is she a sword fighter? Is she a
Oh, yeah,
magic caster?
Where is that particular CI?
He's around here somewhere.
You guys do
He's gonna
also,
flee one
if you
day
don't-
after talking to us too much.
If you don't remember, similar to the
Just
Jacob's
not.
estate, you guys also have in the walls throughout the entire building a brass pipe system for messaging.
Mm.
Nice. Oh, hey Riley,
Mhm.
do you vaguely remember the fact that I had made a number of requests about, what I would like to have in the keep
No,
as
but
far as like structural?
DM me.
A brothel was an
Uh,
approved trader, I'm sorry.
True.
No,
Very true.
no. It was more of a speakeasy, but
Wow.
So okay, so
What are you looking for, bud?
I can say it out loud.
Sure. What are you looking for?
I think. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. Well, I'm not so much looking for something. So I had requested that we have a series of like essentially secret tunnels throughout the keep so that we could, you know, in the event of having to deal with an invasion or
Right.
like having the keep be a thing.
I do think
so,
like be besieged.
While you haven't talked to anybody about that and you don't know where those would be, it's very likely those do exist, given the fact that it's modeled similar to the Jacob's estate. Like in very identical
nice.
ways, which also has secret passages through through the walls and tunnels. So you can
Riley,
wager a
can
guess that
can I make-
likely.
Can I make another small request?
What's that?
Can we make it modeled vaguely off of something that I have already designed? Because we didn't get to use it last time.
I don't know what you have vaguely
I have
designed. no.
designed. I have a literal build of Castle Turinian,
Mhm.
which is the name of my castle in Minecraft
Yes.
on the like campfire.
I'm familiar.
microserver.
No, we can't
Can
use
I-
that
Yeah.
Why?
because that's not what the Blue and Black Keep was built off of. It was built off of the Jacob's estate, or based around the Jacob's estate's design.
Okay. Okay.
It's also not Tyrinian at all. It's Condolian. Or not Condolian,
Yeah,
Kylen-Jaal.
two different architectural styles.
But okay, here's the thing.
Where?
It's literally. What do you mean where?
Continue.
Say that again.
You said
It
here's the
doesn't.
thing.
Look, it just.
Say that again.
Oh, okay. Fuck you. So here's the thing. Logistically speaking, it was designed to sit in a plains biome
Mhm.
next to a forest. Like, it
Okay, I'm
would
gonna
be
go blow the horn and
structurally
summon
built in the
Conrad,
same way.
if that's okay.
Anyways,
Yeah, because we're gonna be
Yeah.
for a while.
I understand what you're going after here. The answer's still
You
no.
know, something like that.
I
Alright.
think
God damn it.
I don't think that's how that works.
Right, I have to talk to him. Fuck, I don't know.
So you open up the little like intercom thing and start shouting for Conrad or Rabrel. Sorry.
Conrad,
I
meet in
No,
the
no,
war
Conrad
room,
doesn't
please.
Conrad, it is Conrad. Yeah.
is anyone in the comms room right now?
There is a reply.
Actually, no. This would be.
There is a reply. It says, "There's no need to shout, sir. I will have a message put out on your behalf."
My bad. Equally as loud.
Also, the comms room is right over there.
Well, I mean, if
I
you
closed
install
the-
these cool pipes, I feel like we should use them, you know?
Yeah, no.
Suck on these pipes.
Like, man, I'm thinking of how well these things work, because, like, I'm remembering when they had these things on the playgrounds, and, like, those things were dookie. So, like, these are some high-quality stuff.
They might
Well,
Like,
be
you
yeah.
had to yell until you heard in
Mason,
those.
you're mistaking stainless steel for brass.
Well, see, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was all steel, so, like, I'm like, okay, this is a lot better. I didn't know how much of a difference that would make.
Yeah,
I'm not a
probably was.
I'm not a metallurgy student. I don't know things.
Bro's not an alchemist, what the fuck?
I'm no blacksmith.
But it's also the difference primarily would be not just that, but like the physical structural design of these tubes, so
Yeah.
that the noise is able to reflect. Because the one is a playground, the other is military infrastructure. Right? One's a little more important.
Is there anything we should discuss
Also-
before Conrad gets here?
We
Um,
should figure out, are we doing a frontal assault or are we doing something more sneaky?
I think
I feel like
plan
that
should
needs
be
to
more
be assessed
sneaky.
when we get there.
also,
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
need to
if we
spy,
want, I
100%.
can bring us some. I can bring us some up-to-date reconnaissance of the area, but that being said, I have a couple of things that I think would be useful for us.
Like what?
That was
If you
very
say good,
spooky.
Barry, I'm gonna
Uh,
stab you.
Well, I think for now, I would suggest us, performing a reconnaissance of the north and of something like maybe the Goliath tribe lands, and then maybe also like down south as well, so that we can get a good picture of what the front lines actually look like. Because
Up north, even though we're hitting down south.
well, it's counterintelligence. It's not counterintelligence. It's providing false signals, is what that would be doing. Also, having an idea of what resources have been allocated in the north versus the south would be important, because they would have an easier time mobilizing in the north, in theory, because they don't have to cross
A river.
a river to they don't have to cross a river to be able to like create the supply lines. So understanding what resources have been allocated there versus here is really important, because
I could see that.
it would take weeks, or it would take at least weeks or maybe months to properly reallocate resources from the north to the south, on like a strategic level,
Okay.
right?
We do kind of.
Oh, sorry,
hold
on a
the card
tactical level.
Yeah, but okay. So what about like? Go ahead.
I just mentioned that we kind of are holding the cards when it comes to the north due to our teleportation abilities.
Well, that is also important, but the reason that I'm suggesting that we have we approach this a little bit like this is so that we get an idea of what various things would look like. There's
I get that.
nothing stop.
I get
Yeah.
that reconnaissance in the north would be smart, but I feel like reconnaissance in the south, like where Nicolette is kind of vital in this situation. We can't really forego that, right? Like we can't just strike an entire city and hope we find Nicolette running around. That wouldn't make sense.
Well, you're right. No. You're right. I'm talking about literal aerial reconnaissance. We can do both. It's literally like a couple hours.
Okay.
Max.
I mean, sure. We could always do that. We have the capabilities of flying around for multiple hours.
I still think the northern aerial reconnaissance might be redundant.
It's more so giving signals. The reason this is important is because, look, if we want to do somewhat effective aerial reconnaissance, I probably have to be at a couple thousand feet in altitude. It's technically possible to spot me. What's the weather like?
Right
They're not gonna
now,
spot you if you're
relatively
a cloud.
clear in the south. It's
Relatively
usually a
clear
little
in
more
the south?
cloudy in the north,
Okay.
but that also you don't know what the weather is up north.
Yeah,
Also,
the
there's
elevation
mountain up
difference
north.
is going to be the thing. Well, we need to probably get information about what the weather is like in the region, and seasonally, before we're able to do anything like that, and then, probably
Like up
also
north?
paying attention to.
Because
Down
I
here.
would say down south is very geographically close to where we are right now. Like the weather's not going to have a huge
Like,
difference
we are
than what it is
in
right now,
the
right here.
region. You can go
We are in the-
outside and tell
It is
yourself
the
what
city.
weather is.
We're hitting the city next to us.
You do understand that Nicolette is not the only problem, right?
No, but that's
like,
the main
you're right.
problem.
That's the only one we're worrying about, though. We chose not to worry about the others right now.
Yeah.
No.
That was
You're
the
missing.
decision
You're missing my point. We have an army to face, guys. Nicolette is the target. Is our primary target. She is a general. She is not the only part of the chain of command.
Yeah, but we
Like-
decided that killing Nicolette would be enough of a blow to destabilize the army.
He's talking about the people that are in the south with her, I assume.
Yeah.
Well,
Her subordinates. Like, these guys aren't stupid. They managed to successfully cross a river and take land. Like, and hold it for
yeah.
this long.
Well, I would say that proves Nicolette is an effective leader and needs to be dealt with.
Spot, I have a question
About what?
about your background, because you were a scout, correct? Or Body was?
Well, more of a messenger, but yeah,
A
sure.
messenger. But
Traveler, you could say.
Courier.
yeah, but you're
Is soldier?
you've been pretty good at leading us through unknown terrain before. Do you think that you could do something similar now?
Well, usually my ability to go through unknown terrain, I wouldn't say I'm particularly great at it. It's more of I have this sort of perfect memory of locations I've been.
Does that only count if you're there? Like, if you flew over somewhere, would that help you?
I mean, yes, probably.
Okay. We're keeping this in mind.
Like, I could remember a city layout, if that is what you're asking. Or like,
Yeah,
Yes,
it would be
actually.
useful actually.
So I'm just like chop liver then?
No, you're important for knowing what the buildings actually are.
You
I
also
can literally
getting us
do
there,
the
it's
same
just-
thing with the same
You
spell.
can do it without magic.
Also, there's a
I'm
big
also
difference
a
between I remember
navigator.
where the place is. Yeah, no. So here's the difference. Here's the thing. There's a difference between I remember the exact layout of this place and actually, wait, no, we have to take a left here. No, it's a right. There's a difference between land navigation and, being able to draw a map.
I think I finally picked up what everybody's putting down. Because I'm not gonna lie, it took me a minute. I think what we're referencing is Spot's Outlander feat, correct?
Yes.
yeah.
For
His background.
context, he has to physically have been there in order to backtrack that path again.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to communicate. Where I'm saying like I would have to have been there before.
So, like, yeah, he
But
could look at the
how-
top of the
how
city
been
and, like,
there?
kind of memorize, like, what...
Like I would have to go to the city
Okay.
to remember it, and
It's
then
more
I'll
like-
get the layout.
It's
Never
more like
mind,
if
we're
Spot
crossing
gets
it off the
lost in the
list.
city, he knows the way back because he would take the exact route he took back, because he's been there.
Yeah. It's like a perfect memory thing, you know? Like, I've been there. I know my way around.
Close enough.
Yeah. But, well,
Okay. So Jack.
I mean,
is
we
the
are-
ruler
Wait,
in the
right back.
city.
I literally have a plus 12 to navigation, and you're like, hey, he can do it better.
well, I don't have to do a dice roll.
No, it's not even... Anyways, at this point...
Again,
Anyway,
That's
The
not-
door opens, and you see two figures enter into the room. The two of those figures being Naivara and Conrad.
hey,
Oh,
hello. I welcomed them to the table. Sit down, sit down.
I
Conrad walks inside. Right, well, no problem.
Hey, Spot.
What?
Remember, if you are sitting at the head of a table, you should, you should stand when you're, doing that.
I'm
when
literally
you're
the
talking
lead. Well, if I'm at the head of the table, am I not the admiral? Shouldn't you salute me?
Are we really
Isn't that how that
worried
works?
about etiquette
That's
right now?
not how that works.
No.
No, he's obviously the
Also-
king. Come on.
Regardless, if I may take
All
control
hail
for just a
Lord
moment.
Spot.
Oh my
Does... Spot,
Go ahead,
you stand
Conrad.
up?
No,
I probably
Naivara.
wouldn't stand up.
Naivara chimes in.
Oh, Naivara, okay.
If I may, for just a moment.
Yeah.
I was wondering where you all had disappeared off to, but this does make the most sense. I'm assuming we're still going through with your intentions of dealing with the South and Nicolette.
Indeed.
Right.
Yes.
That being
Yeah.
the case, then, we already have some plans drafted on our end.
Oh.
Don't.
Thank
Amazing.
God.
I'm not sure what all your plans are that you've decided to discuss beyond the meeting, but
Very little.
that's all up to your interpretation. I figured you guys have means of getting into the camp and getting out relatively simply, but when it comes to drawing her out, we will have to deal with some pretty direct conflict. So, the armies of the Alliance are willing to formulate an attack and push towards enemy lines to get their attention, drawing the majority of their forces towards the front lines. Either Nicolette will appear there herself, and conflict will be brutal, or she will lead from behind and less guarded. We're hoping for the latter.
Very well.
Do you have any suggestions
Um,
on the Alliance's plans? Because if not, we've sent word they should strike either tonight or today. We've informed
Like,
them. We've
okay.
informed them that this is the plan moving forward. The limit to strike them is either today, tonight, or the morning of tomorrow.
Okay.
So whatever the plan is,
That is...
So what it seems is we need to get with those forces and get a more accurate picture of the current standings.
Yeah.
That sounds smart. Yeah.
What is... I feel like that is a very short timeline to be.
They're
Okay,
starting the
so
assault
do we
that
have any
day,
reconnaissance?
and they have plenty of reconnaissance from the front lines. What do you need to know?
Cool. What
Everything?
is the? Where is she?
We are certain that she's out in the back lines, just by the riverside.
All the way back there.
Like she's not stationed in Koltov?
No. Intel states that the main conflict in Cold Halves is more or less towards the outer end of it. Though, from what Intel's been able to gather, what information we have from the inside, we have some investigators. It's likely they're going to push, and when they do, and if they do, push anytime soon, the Nicolettes will be at the front lines of that push, with the majority of our armies. We want to stop that before it happens.
Yes. Smart.
If we can keep her away from the bulk of her forces, she'll at least be a tolerable threat for you all. Someone who doesn't have an entire army at command. Which I assume is why you've brought him here. At which point Conrad chimes in. Right. I'm guessing you're wanting information on her. So, what do
Anything
you
you
want to know?
can give?
Ish.
Well, she's a commendable general. She's kind-natured but smart, not willing to give an inch to take a mile. She'll take things steady, slow, and strike when she knows that she has the upper hand. Granted, ambushing her will put her in a state of panic, and she's not known to handle panic well. It's just difficult to
Great.
get her there. No one that I know of has gotten her there other than King Ethan himself, and that was in a single instance of discipline. I would say that she's probably his favorite. Regardless,
Damn.
from what I can tell you, from what I've experienced, she has a certain voice of command. She's commendable on the battlefield, charismatic, and her soldiers will follow her to the end, loyally, faithfully, to their end and the end of the Empire and beyond. There is no questioning their loyalty, and you cannot convince them otherwise. And if they are in conflict with her, it's likely they'll be inspired to defend her at any cost, let alone be more empowered around her. She has a way of commanding them to strike beyond normal capabilities. Hell, if she were an ally, she'd be a tremendous asset to this team. But alas, her loyalties lie with the Eastern Empire.
I have a question for Naivara, I guess. Where do we know the approximate location of where she was last seen?
There is trouble with such a request. She was seen outside of Koltav's at one point, but once the line had been set up and defenses put in place, she vanished from the front lines. Most of what we can tell... Sorry, not Koltav's, Orkrid. The front lines of
Yeah,
Orkrid.
I was very confused.
From what
I'm
we
like,
can
she's by the
tell, she's either held up in Koltav's or by the Riverside's bridge. Regardless, there's garrisons throughout the entire land, and all of Koltav's has been turned into a military fortress. The city itself has been evacuated of citizens, as has Orkrid. So do with that information as you will, though I would hope you'd keep the damage minimal. We don't need to make these people more
course.
homeless than they already are. Regardless,
Okay.
from what
I have-
I can tell you, she's able of teleporting from one place to another, which does make her incredibly difficult. Wherever you find her, you
So-
need to make sure she stays there. Or find her after teleporting, or make sure you strike her where she's not willing to leave behind. Which I would assume is where they have the majority of their plans. There is the Town Hall of Koltav's, where we believe, she's held up. I believe that's the main point of operations or headquarters for the front lines.
Very well.
So to
I
make sure I
have-
heard that correctly, the civilians have been evacuated.
Majority of them, yes. There are some stragglers and some who have been kept around as squires and, well, other simple staff.
So depending on what must be done, the risk of collateral is minimal.
Very much so.
Okay.
Cool. So we're not going to get yelled at about uh, blowing up any military infrastructure, right?
Military infrastructure? No. Civilian infrastructure? Yes.
These are still people's homes just because they're not
Okay.
in.
By all means, if that city no longer has a town hall, wipe it off the face of this planet. But I'd recommend you
okay,
leave the
so
homes of the civilians alone. They would like to return
Of
someday.
course.
we'll, of course, that's not what I'm. Yeah. So where's the bridge?
The bridge, you would know. Looking on the map, you see where there is that that tree to the, like, northeast of Koltov's.
Yes.
So the bridge is about right next to that. There's almost like, if you look at the
So-
two trees, and then the two trees on the bottom of the map. Sorry, not bottom of the map.
Yep.
There's one tree next to
Found it.
Koltov's, and then there's one tree that's on the other side, closest to that one. It's a lighter green tree.
Mm-hmm.
Consider that like one wall. It's
I'm-
close to that.
I'm updating the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and you said she was seen near the lines at Orkrid and then has since retreated to, like, past Koltov's.
Correct.
Okay.
Which is where we've been able to
Okay.
establish she has a means of teleportation. Though that was confirmed by Zalin during his skirmish with the Empire a couple months ago.
Hmm. I would ask, combat capabilities. What are we talking? Big swords, giant shields, magic.
From what I can tell you, she doesn't often wield a weapon, ever. Last couple of times she ever did, it was out of desperation. But not really in fear, more an opportunity. Like a dagger should she need to take a hostage. She's not one to use a weapon if she doesn't have to, but her magic is pretty unbridled and powerful. Stronger than any of you here.
Any single elemental magic or just magic in general?
She's perfected the arts of most, if not all, schools of magic. She definitely has
All
a
schools of
tendency
magic.
to lean probably closer to the enchantment side, possibly abjuration, but she does have expertise in all of them. Perfection in most, I would guess.
Fair. Okay. Well, for my
Very well
second and last
rounded
question, I think knowing her relationship with King Ethan would be quite
Teacher's
well to know.
Nothing more to it. Just a teacher's pet.
No. I see.
Just as I was close to Bracovir at some point, and taken a liking to, other members have their own other people they are fond of. Dante had his family. Juliet has the Alchemy Brigade, and has all of the, well... She says she has Ethan, but Ethan favored Nicolette over Julia, 9 times out of 10. Desiree has the menagerie that she created, some alongside Juliet, and Clem never had anyone. Haldor, of course, you knew how his acolytes.
It's gonna be a hot fight.
Arya pipes up. What drives her? Like, could she be persuaded at all?
Knowing her loyalties and her devotion to our king at the time, I don't think anything can persuade her. I think it's likely that she would fight to the death if asked to by King Ethan. But it's not like she would let death come so easily. She has means of protecting herself.
But where would she
So-
place her priorities versus the lives of her troops versus the cost of victory?
Victory comes before lives. She's devoted, not only to Ethan, but to combat. War. She's a general for a reason. And as unfortunate as it is, she will risk the troops of She will risk the lives of troops if she needs to achieve her goals. Not likely to risk her own, but when she's on the field, it's not likely that she faces many casualties to begin with.
So victory is achieved almost regardless of cost.
That is accurate.
So, what are the in terms of strategy? What would you put her at? Like, what what would she approach this sort of situation as if she was, say, given like a logistical dilemma?
Well, as far as dilemmas go, I can't see her being on the front lines of a push. I can't see her standing at her troops' sides just to hold that front line. She knows that she'll reclaim it another time. But if she knows she has the troops to hold the front line, because the offense just isn't strong enough, it would cost lives one way or the other, but she'd probably just wager to hold the front line. One thing is for certain, despite the fact that she is methodical, she can be a little more... not cocky, what's the word? Overconfident.
Egotistical.
Not in her abilities as a soldier on the battlefield, but in her abilities as a general.
And
Okay.
in her ability to strategically command, how would you... do you think she'd be able to see this coming?
Those are two separate things. As far as her ability to command, whilst we all fought alongside her, when it came to our conflicts, we emerged victorious because she knew how to manipulate each of us into striking where necessary, defending where appropriate, and advancing at the right times. As far as the other half of that, I don't know if she has any weaknesses. I don't know what she is motivated by beyond... It's hard to tell.
So here's is she the kind of person who would foresee that she could be put in check, or is that something that is outside of what she would normally assume to be possible?
She possesses the capabilities of divination, though not to Elisaraya's degree, nor to the degree of predicting the future such as Veer. But she has studied the School of Magic and does have some of its capabilities at her disposal. Should she wish to scry, I have no doubt that she could. Should she wish to see beyond the material plane, I have no doubt that she has the capabilities to do so. Beyond that, I don't think prediction is her specialty. I don't think she'd see an attack like this coming. Granted, I do think she already knows that Blue and Black is involved, so you wouldn't surprise her on that front. They would just need the proof, and you'd be providing it to her by this attack.
Two things. One, I have an idea. Two, Caroline, can you write down that Brocco Veer has the ability to predict the future?
Yes.
Thank you. I don't think you intended to leak that information just yet.
What was said was what was said. Don't question.
What was said was what was said.
Okay.
You
also,
described it. You're asking for methods of divination, which unfortunately, like predictions, premonitions, those are divination.
Okay.
Okay, your idea.
So that bridge, what is it made out of?
I would assume.
it's just the only way across without drowning the soldiers in rushing water. It's possible, and I have no doubts they could cross the river without the bridge. We'll have to. But it is a very valuable choke point when it comes to, well, advancement.
logistics.
You'd
If we
advise
wanted
keeping
to
the
hold the
bridge.
line there, destroying it would be great. But if we want to get past it,
Yep.
we need it.
Correct.
Actually, we don't.
Well, you
We
all don't, but
have-
the army would.
Well, here's the thing. If we're able to destroy the bridge and still cross the river with an army, then it's not a problem. As long as we can hold both sides of the river for a little while, we
The
would be
point
able to
is-
reconstruct at least a temporary bridge.
That's
It sounds like the bridge should stay if we're planning to move on further in my
The-
opinion.
The bridge
The
should
point you're
not
making
stay.
is true, but it becomes a logistical nightmare.
You're right. Except we have two people who have the ability to create a long-term effect for being able to cross the river.
That
Arya
is-
and I are both capable of casting spells that allow us to
Us
create a
eight.
large area effect that would effectively make the place land.
Starry can also create an illusory bridge and make it real for a short period of time.
True.
That's a pretty
And so
short
can-
period of time, though.
Very short.
1 hour, I'm gonna be running, you know.
Well,
How
we
deep
also
is
have
the water?
there's the
The river
Like, is it deep, deep?
itself-
pretty
It depends on when it rains. It doesn't rain very often.
It's
but when
springtime, so
It doesn't rain very often, but when it does, it's flooding rains. Especially at least down here in the Freelands, like it can rain pretty heavy.
So
It
So
hasn't
you're
rained
sitting
in a
on-
while, so the river should be relatively shallow at the moment. But it's not
Okay.
like super shallow. Like it's still water that you could drown in if you're not careful.
Yeah. Also, it doesn't really matter how deep the water is realistically. If there is water there, like flowing water is a massive danger to anything that's moving.
Yeah.
Like,
Almost like there would be good way to have
Water
some
is-
way to cross it.
yeah, we have the ability to do that.
What is
Arya
that
and I can
ability?
both. I forget the name of the spell, but I know we have one.
we have a way of crossing it. Question is this thing you're thinking of going to be viable for the rest of the army after we leave?
It
It's
would
like
be
we can
viable
just-
for long enough.
Because we can just cloud over. Like, us is not the problem.
Yeah. I know that us is not the problem. I'm saying that the spell that I have has the ability, gives us the ability to create terrain.
You're saying something
Or, you
temporary, though. Is it a permanent bridge that you can recreate? Because if not, it does pose a long-lasting issue.
You're right, but we would have to, again, by the time we make it to the river, we're probably already going to have taken Koltovs, right? We have to look at what is for the short-term necessity of the operation, creating the dilemma, the strategic dilemma of it blowing up the bridge. That is more valuable. Like, if you're saying that Julia is as not Julia,
Nicolette.
fuck. Is it Julia? Nicolette.
Nicolette.
If you're saying Nicolette is as capable as she is, then is it not more valuable to kill her by any means necessary and fuck the strategic planning that they have in place, along
Well-
with like providing her with a massive fucking dilemma of, hey, Koltovs is cut off from supplies.
Well, I think we're kind of
I
going
think
for like kind of a
making the job
blitzkrieg kind of stuff. They're not gonna get more supplies. We're killing them in like one night.
You're making
There's
this
no
a
not
more
killing.
supplies.
Conrad
bigger.
chimes in here. Not to burst your bubble or anything, but as far as capabilities, transmutation is one of her capabilities as well, just as you. So what's to say that she could not recreate the same bridge that you could? Not to mention that when it comes
But
to
then-
creating a dilemma, you're not trapping her by cutting Koltovs off from anywhere else. All you're doing is trapping the soldiers she
You're right.
employs. And if she's willing to
Yep.
enlist them, I don't see the strategical advantage of it. There might be one that I'm missing, but I don't see it.
You would also be putting
You
her
just-
on more of an alert status. She knows if we're making that kind of move, she knows a major offensive is coming.
Yeah, but here's the thing. She's gonna know a major offensive is coming
Alright, hear
when
me out.
the soldiers attack.
I got the dilemma situation that she's gonna have to deal with. Dragon loose
Cool.
in the city.
I have a good
I'll
question.
unleash
Dragon.
Dragon.
Arya.
You mean a real dragon or a fake dragon?
Fake dragon. Controlled by me.
Right.
How do
Arya,
we
go ahead.
deal?
Arya?
How do we deal with her teleportation stuff?
I'm not sure we entirely can. I'm sure that's
Would be
something we might have to work around.
It would be silence, wouldn't it? But
We would have to.
No,
Deal
well,
with
it would
it.
depend.
And really.
Actually, maybe that means you don't lower the bridge. She would need a means of getting the troops out because she couldn't carry all of them out on her back. That's just not a thing that anyone can do. But if she knows the
That's
troops
what
are
I
a
was
lost
saying.
cause, she will just abandon them. Victory at any cost.
You're right. But
So if she...
here's the thing.
If the bridge is gone, she's more likely to teleport away than she is if the bridge is there. Because if the bridge is there, there's a chance she can get her soldiers out. And she will try to mitigate her losses.
Well, if that, so here's the thing. That would mean that we'd have to take Koltovs to get her out in the open. But if
No.
what you said before, that she has the ability to, essentially, she might have the ability similar to us to be able to, create some kind of a land bridge, even if it's temporary, or more permanent. Like, she would have to physically go there to do that, right?
Here's the
she
thing.
can,
She is
she can
now-
teleport.
We are not launching an entire theater-wide operation to take out one person. This is a strike force mission. We don't need to take a whole city. We just need to infiltrate it.
Which we're
Right.
quite good at, as we can all disguise ourselves.
Yeah.
as far as preventing her from teleporting, as long as you're close enough, Counterspell should do the trick. At high enough levels, at least.
That's our best bet, really.
Yeah, also
Yeah.
counterspell. She might
Anti-magic
counterspell or
units.
counterspell.
I mean, I would also raise a silence with a surrounding group, not letting her escape
Yeah.
the area of effect.
Yeah, we have.
As far
a
as I
few
know,
tricks for
most
that, but not
teleportation
many.
spells are somatic components.
Verbal.
Verbal,
Somatic
fuck.
is
Yeah, somatic is hand.
verbal is the one.
Yeah, I meant verbal. Shut up.
Well,
mean, also-
the vibes.
The only because I would say, like, I do have spells that, like, could entrap a person, but they're all enchantments, and then if that's her speciality, that might end bad. So,
Not a bad
I
idea,
would.
though.
Well,
I mean,
I'll
she might
try.
see it coming, but that doesn't necessarily make her immune to it.
True.
Mhm.
It's like how people go mad with power, the weakness is madness, or some shit like that. I get it, I
Well-
get it. I'll try, but I'm saying that going with enchantment spells in this might not have the effect that we want it to. To try to stop her
Also,
from teleporting.
Yeah. Yeah. We can't count on just one thing to trap her. right? We have to have layers of ideas because normally,
about-
whenever we do things, things go really smooth until they really, really, really don't. Jesus fuck
Here's the thing.
What
I think
about?
we've-
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I think we might have gathered as much information and planned as much as we can from here. I think the next step would be to link up with our forces in at the lines and go from there.
True.
Actually, this
I would
would
s-
entail, as far as the plans go, that you don't need to link up with frontline forces. As far as infiltration and exfiltration, you'd be on your own.
I was thinking more in the terms of confirming the exact timing of the push.
I can send a raven out or be there myself, if you want that.
Either would work.
Or if
yes.
you'd rather yourselves, that's also possible. I can set you up with the prince, who's leading the charge.
I was gonna say
Is he
with our
competent?
Barry.
with our movement capabilities, we could probably get there faster than any raven.
You could, as could I.
Look,
Yeah, true.
All it would take is a simple sending.
True.
yeah.
How are
Um,
our leaving abilities
Our-
right
our-
now? Shut up.
What do you mean?
What abilities do we have at our disposal if we need to make a quick retreat?
What is your escape plan?
We would need to find the nearest tree, gas mode, we could...
Gas mode is a minute casting time. That's not viable.
We have the portable key.
It might
People have died to that before. Or at least almost.
Especially if, for example, we should fail to kill Nicolette and are in fight.
It really depends on the situation, I guess.
Yeah, like, our ability to... Again, a minute is a long time in a fight, but in the span of what is, like, an actual situation, like, if we were able to get far enough away, or find, like, hole up in a building, they're not going to be able to take a building.
Yeah. I'll
In a
look at
minute.
Conrad. You can teleport. Can you get some sort of, like, spell scroll of that? You've teleported us multiple times
I
before.
can
We
teleport,
also have...
but as far as making scrolls, it would just take some time, but yes, I can make you a scroll of teleportation.
Would you be able to do it before this so-called strike?
Depends on when the strike is, because if you're doing it tonight, you're cutting it close, but yes.
But you remember I have teleportation circle.
That's
Well,
not the
that's
same
not
thing,
the
though.
same thing. Teleport and teleportation circle are two different spells, as far as I'm aware.
Though so long as you
Right.
can hold your ground for a minute, then you create a guaranteed portal of retreat. Anyone who
True.
dares to
Like-
come through dares themselves to damnation, or imprisonment.
Yes, thank you.
I mean, yes, but that is
Do you
the
have
same
it
as
prepared
the
for me?
cloud problem of a minute.
Not necessarily. When it comes to
Yeah,
your gas
the
mode,
difference
the
in-
cloud problem
not
is everyone's
incapacitated.
incapacitated, whereas
Very well.
drawing a teleportation circle takes a minute from one wizard.
True. I
Yeah.
see that.
You turn the conflict from infiltration and immediate exfiltration, assassination, whatever you want to call it, into defeat the target and then hold the line until the portal can be made. Not the worst
Could
idea.
this-
Could the circle be preemptively made?
If you think it
Could
can
we
be
make
made
it
before you-
leave it? Can we make it leave it, go kill Nicolette and return?
It only lasts a few seconds, that wouldn't really be possible. But I do have the ability to make an invulnerable globe to
No.
protect us for the time.
I
It
assume the
lasts
global
as long as
vulnerability
it'll
is
take.
concentration, right?
No. What?
No,
Is it
it
not?
does not.
Okay, it's
No.
not.
It just appears and stays for a minute, which is the time it takes to create a teleportation circle.
I mean, this
I
is
remember
definitely a viable
correctly.
exit strategy.
It is
We
same
are
size, same time. It's a really good plan. The only problem is they have a round to also get teleported. to the place that the teleportation circle
That's fine.
is
Well,
That's
connected
fine.
to.
We're going here.
If true
Yeah,
gods
the
follow
amount
us,
of troops
that's
they
death
could get
sentence.
here would not be a problem.
Yeah.
So if no one
if
is within 10
we're-
feet of me, and everyone else that should be teleported is, then I can just make a globe, make the circle, and have us all gone.
Can I teleport
Yeah,
into a
then we don't-
teleportation?
What? Goran? Sorry, I didn't hear you. I mean, Mason.
If
Mason.
I could, is it possible for me to use it like a dimension door to teleport if I'm further away to just teleport through the teleportation circle?
I think so.
or like the,
No.
You would just
globe.
do it to
You're
the
talking about the globe,
space,
right?
and then you would be in the
I
space.
mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you so
Yeah,
as far as like a space goes, you have to teleport to a space that you can see with Dimension Door or that
No,
you know
you do not.
exists.
It-
Um,
yeah, it just has to be X amount of feet in this direction.
I don't think
500,
teleportation circle. Oh god, this is bizarre. So
Oh, it's
I
an
mean, it's just a
instantaneous
ritual
effect,
circle.
right?
so I would say
It's an
so-
instantaneous effect that disappears after a couple seconds.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively roll on this just because I already have some ideas. If it were something like the gate spell that opens up an open portal that you would be able to arguably like those spaces are considered within 5 feet of each other. So you would just step to the portal, you're on one side of the earth to the other, or whatever,
Yeah.
Gate, right? For something like that, I would say absolutely. Because you are teleporting to a space within 500 feet, and those two 5-foot squares are right next to each other via that portal. For
Okay.
teleportation circle, it's an event that takes place that once you step through it, transports you from one space to another, but doesn't exactly put the spaces together for the purposes of the rules of spells. And for that, I would say you have to teleport to the circle, then spend 5 feet of movement at least to get through the teleportation mode.
Noted.
And yes, you can cast yourself a dimension door within the globe. It doesn't. The rules of globe are not broken by dimension door. You can't target a creature or object within. You can target yourself and choose that as a destination. The globe doesn't have any stop for that.
Yeah, so like I can be outside
And
the
also-
globe and teleport myself
Right.
inside, right?
Very well,
Yes,
but
yeah.
Okay,
do
cool.
feel free to be inside though.
Feel free to just stay by us.
Teleporting barbarian's pretty good, not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
We gotta do what we gotta do.
Oh, okay.
yeah, and
Very well.
it's a good logistical thing to have in place.
I'm very sure. Double
We
checking.
also
There is a teleportation circle at Blue and Black Keep. Yes.
Yes, you have.
Are we
it
still in the
Yes.
process?
Yes, just making sure. Yep. Awesome.
It's in the basement, or
I
under,
figured.
Okay.
yeah, underground, if you would.
We have hidden it in the basement.
Ooh, okay.
that is
Take me away.
the like. Can
And
we
for the sake of
station some
safety, I'm
guards
pretty
there?
sure. For the sake of safety, I'm pretty sure only 2 of you have ever actually like properly seen it, and that's Caroline and Starry, if I'm not mistaken. Nobody else has actually seen the circle. You just know it exists.
Well, that is one of those who need to have seen
Circle
it, so
for
that's
Is it the
fine.
one with the big cage? No, it's not.
The other thing too,
No.
yes, there are guards at the circle at all times,
Well, good. If we need
Yeah.
help.
which I guess Naivara would tell you.
Well, I mean, it. Also, I'm saying like increase the guard presence around the teleportation circle.
We can make that
By
happen.
twofold.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
off
It's
chance
both.
someone decides to follow.
Yeah, my question: drawing it, would it disappear as we use it, or would it stay behind?
It will last a minute. Couple seconds.
It
six
burns
seconds.
away. The chalk stuff like burns away when the magic
Okay.
happens. That's what's
Okay.
happened before, at least.
Just as long as we
Unless
don't
it's
do
weird
it
magic
on,
rules.
as long as we don't do it on a surface that can be burnt in, it should be fine.
Yeah.
I think it's magical burning, not like.
Yeah,
literal-
there's no
Yeah.
actual fire. We're not gonna start a fire. We're good.
Yeah, we're
No, I was
actually
gonna
just
say-
singing
There's also within the
coordinates
globe,
into
if
the
anything's
wooden
burnable,
floor so
it'll
they
burn
know
off.
how-
No, I was more afraid of like in burning in the sigil into the ground
So
and
that
letting
people
our
can burn
enemies.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we don't want the blue and black
Um.
key teleportation circle to be used by the enemies. You know.
No, exactly.
The enemies can, however.
By the
pass
way-
through.
Can I cast see invisibility?
Sure. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Thank Thank you.
Oh.
Look at my guac, guys. Holy shit. I got so much. So yummy.
You're just
Nice.
eating a bowl of guac?
With chips? What do you think? I'm some psycho?
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
was
could you
about
hear
to
him chewing?
say-
Yeah, you had a fork there, so you know.
Yeah, it was.
That's fair, that's fair. I
he's
used to
just
think that's
hungry.
Hungry. Oh,
27.
I'm so upset
27.
right now.
So
Because-
as you're looking around the room, so like as you're like having an inclination, you take out the knife, cast the spell, and begin to scan the entire room. Nothing out of place that you can see. Nothing that seems out of the ordinary. No mysterious eyes watching or prying. Should be good.
Good.
You.
Okay, well, if we are done in here, you are dismissed, and I'll point to Naruara and Conrad, and then we'll get going.
Nyavara
I'm just
chimes
gonna
in.
like put a hand on his face, just like shut the fuck up.
Nyavara chimes in.
You can't do that. That's not how my mouth works.
I can do that.
That's
I know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
This is just like
okay.
Bender. Like, you can't bend a wooden door. I know that. You know that.
Okay.
That door looks pretty stupid.
He doesn't know that.
so. Nyavara chimes
It's
in.
non-bendable.
Looking
It's
at
non-bendable.
you, Caroline. You needn't
Mhm.
worry. In here, the walls are lined with lead. The pipes do pose as a possible focal point, but Eldest Raya did insist on their implementation.
So, before we leave, if you would be so kind as to
It's good to know.
sending the prince and gain the time of the attack for us.
Well, what time would you like the attack to start?
Yeah, I think it was implied that we chose.
Oh, I missed that.
He expects the attack to be
well,
soon
just-
and has mobilized troops in position for, or in preparation for such an event.
I say
Our magic
tomorrow.
people have to do things for their magic.
Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow.
I would say give us the day to prepare.
Do you want to do it at
Understood.
night? That is when people.
Well,
He won't wait that long,
that
and he's
people?
expecting
We
us
could-
to strike. Granted,
Okay.
Very
the
well.
conflict's
we
not
could-
meant to last just a day. He's prepared for multiple days of conflict.
yeah.
Very well.
Like,
Do you
So-
know roughly how long he could hold?
By his estimations, he doesn't want to have so many lives on the line for nothing. So long as you can guarantee the kill, he'll hold out as long as he needs to. He estimates the troops themselves, he'd be willing to put them through the stress for maybe about 3 days. Though the conflict could last longer if need be, he wants results.
Understood.
So please, Blue and Black, don't fuck this up.
Can I just
We
ask
would
what
never.
this guy's name is?
Fuck you.
That's what I'm here for.
I mean,
Come on.
I think you said it a minute ago. Prince something.
I didn't say
think-
no, you
No.
just said
Ali.
So,
His name is Joe
That's-
Admiral.
yeah, that's another
I think
thing
God
that
War
I
Room.
wanted to sort of emphasize here. That's the reason that I am talking about strategic objectives like blowing up that bridge and, reminding folks that we can cross. If, I think the spell that I was thinking of, because I can't log into the D&D Beyond right now,
Try to
it lasts about 8 hours.
Well, okay. Let me give you a little history lesson, or refresher history knowledge, in relation to this. If you think
Yes.
about our push through Europe in 1944, our major objectives were to capture bridges. The Germans' major objectives were to blow them up so we could not use them. It's very good for a retreating force. If you're trying to advance past that bridge, you want that bridge.
No, but
regardless.
if we're Well,
At
the
0
reason
point
that I'm-
times did we try to blow up a bridge so the Germans couldn't use it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Goran, with
Would you
we
like to-
can make bridges, but we're not
It's-
gonna be here. It's not like
Yeah.
you want us to travel down here every time they
Making-
need a bridge.
so
Making a bridge
No.
is possible in necessity. It is not the plan you should count on, though, because it is not.
so
a good
here's
idea.
No, here's okay. So here's the thing: if we are prepared, so there's a difference between like we want to capture a bridge if possible, but like cutting off the logistics so we can take a city. I feel like that's a reasonable thing. Like if we can,
Your job
essentially,
isn't to
what
take
I'm
the
saying
city, hun.
is, I know my job is not to take.
Problem is, once Nicolette is
So-
gone, the supplies to those forces becomes much less relevant because they have lost their leader and they have no more organization.
So here's the thing.
Once she is gone, the city's
your-
capture will be a lot easier.
It will be a lot easier. You're right, but that is still. There's still challenges that we would have to face down. Right? Is what I'm trying to say.
That's
They're
not for us,
real
though.
challenges.
Our job is to kill Nicolette. Navarra
Like,
and the others will take the city, you know?
You're
That's
looking at
their
a bigger
job.
picture than we are tasked with. We are tasked with a smaller picture than that.
We're not the war leaders. We're basically a mercenary group, right? We're just there to kill one
Yes.
specific guy.
Except we're not by
I understand. I understand what you're saying, but like the
We are special
reason
forces.
that I'm
We are not generals.
So, the point that I'm trying to make here, though, is that this is essentially like a shaping operation. Is what I'm trying to like outline. Is that like this is the reason that I was emphasizing that we need to keep in mind that there are other major objectives that we might want to focus down and think of right now in the context of putting Nicolette in a dilemma.
The problem
We-
you're focusing on, though, and I'm going to interrupt here, I'm sorry, but what you're focusing on here is trying to focus, like, the bigger name objectives outside of just dealing with Nicolette, which is your primary objective, dealing with her, rather than immediately
Mhm.
giving her a dilemma. Like, yes, you want to split up her forces, that's why the main strike force is taking its strike. It's why they're going to plan a frontline assault and draw forces away from Nicolette because they don't expect her to be on the front lines. It's possible she goes there, but it's not expected that she will be there. Beyond that, you don't know what the army's planning for bigger picture. You have no idea what's going on in the mainland war outside of what's been told for updates, because that's all you guys have been given are updates. You have no wartime plans as far as the major conflicts go. Just a possible objective you're hoping to complete, and a risk another general, or in this case a prince, is willing to take on your behalf.
And if your objective is to just make the objective of taking her out easier, then it's just not really feasible purely because of time constraints.
Fair.
Like, we have to get in, do the job, get out. We don't have time for a ton of setup.
Fair. I think in this case we do want to then ask the question of how are we getting into Koltov's?
Well, that's what I was thinking. I think what we do is we send word to the prince for the attack to be, say, tomorrow. Spend the day doing reconnaissance and figuring that out. And then go from there.
Okay. Do we have a
Yes.
map of Koltov's that we would be able to get access to?
No.
Yeah, no.
I don't have... I'm in school. I don't have maps. I'm sorry.
I'm not. This is an in-character. This is an
If you-
in-character question. You
Ah,
don't have
my
to give
mistake.
us a map.
My mistake. I was not aware that was it. Everything has been like pretty above board at this
Hold
point
on.
because we're trying to bring you back down and didn't realize you were there yet. That's my fault.
Let me
Yeah.
double check something. Some specific wording.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, you have that spell.
Yeah, if you just get me within 3 miles of the city, I can tell you.
How?
Well, we're actually going to go
Um,
into the city, so that's nice.
Well, how far is the front line from Koltov's?
From Koltov's?
I would
Yeah.
assume quite a ways.
Yeah, it's a bit away.
It's a whole city away.
Take me away.
Yeah, because the front line
You're
is
pretty
at
close on the
the
map.
other city, Koltov's is behind the line.
They are close on the map.
Yeah.
The travel from... Hang on, I'm just gonna make sure I'm getting this right. The travel from Orkrid to Koltov's is about a day's travel. So the army's front lines are only about... Well, they're less than a day away from Koltov's. It took a couple hours of travel,
40
but...
miles.
Yeah, it's probably more than 3 because you can cover like 3 miles in like 3 hours or less. Walking.
Yeah, you're looking probably like...
Like if you're doing a 60-minute mile, that's a pretty slow pace.
If I had to pace it, I would say it's probably close to like a 6-hour march.
Okay.
So you're looking at 6-hour
So-
march. You're looking at probably somewhere between
20 miles.
6 to 10 miles. It just all depends on pace.
I guess I'm thinking in kilometers and not in miles.
Yeah, because I was pretty slow in high school, and I did about like 25-minute miles walking.
That's about what I'd expect for the amount of time. Okay. I have a question. How far is that tree from Koltov's? And have I touched it?
Probably not.
We have been there.
No, you've not directly touched that tree. But
Okay. Have I touched another tree in the vague area?
I would say, as far as like around Koltov's, it's very likely.
We fought there.
Let me see here,
Cool.
because I know you guys just went. Oh no, it was grouse. Hang on.
We've been to the Rosemary Village.
Yeah, I'm thinking Rosemary Village because you guys had a lot of stuff that was going on there, but I don't think you've directly touched a tree. Did you have
We
to
did like
touch the
camp
tree, or did you have
outside
to...
of Rosemary. I don't.
Well, I mean, you have like a day to fly over there and touch the tree. It's not that big of a problem.
True.
Yeah, like the only reason I'm being like, hey, have I touched the trees? Because like that way we could like go there. Jack could cast his spell. We could get the information about the map of the city, and then like, you know, we like get. That way we have the information available to us. Also, I'm surprised we don't have a map, like, as an organization of the city.
You would.
Okay, so for the purposes of travel,
Oh,
via,
okay, we would.
Yeah.
for the purposes of travel via plant, you don't necessarily have to have touched the tree. It says you must have seen or touched the plant.
Oh, okay.
So if you just saw the tree, it would work.
Then yeah, you've been in that area before.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Oh,
should
okay.
go do that, like right now.
I can like gas mode and like do
Well, here's the other.
like
Yeah.
thing.
The other problem with that is, I don't recommend we just directly teleport to said tree, because tree is near logistical hub bridge, so we don't know what kind of movement's going to be around that tree right now.
True.
Yeah,
Could
I'm
be a
not
public hanging.
In case people were thinking of that.
Yeah, also I'm not sure there are any
I mean, if you worry
that's-
about getting seen, Star could always make you invisible before you go.
I could.
True. But I'm pretty sure travel via plants pretty much like opens up the tree like a Narnia portal. So
Well,
like,
yeah,
it's
maybe
kind of a
someone
visible
jumps through,
thing.
you know.
Well, to be fair,
Maybe a silly soldier thing
Yeah.
to come through, but like, I
to
don't
be
think
fair,
it would be
a
a huge
Narnia
problem.
portal looks more like coats.
Not
You're right.
at the end of the second one.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen the
They,
second one.
they open up a tree in the middle of a town to travel back to the real world.
Oh, nice. That's weird.
Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah, they get there in multiple different ways in the different movies.
What movie?
Yeah, why?
What is a movie,
Wait,
guys?
Go to my-
What is a movie? What
Anyway,
the fuck are you talking about?
A smoothie?
What do you mean? What is a movie? You got a built-in projector.
Anyways.
Okay, racist.
Fuck off.
I mean, yeah, if you think, if Mason is okay with us, that would be great to know. If you want to just gas mode over, seems like a safer option.
Yeah, I mean, we can
Also,
easily find a non-patrolled area within 3 miles, get the info, and dip.
Yeah, no, that sounds great.
yeah.
The only
Here's the
issue...
thing,
that.
though. Do very suspicious, fast-moving clouds.
Just hide up in the clouds and
Yeah,
then move down, right?
Okay.
Well, we're
I
not
look
necessarily
outside.
getting right next to the city. We're getting within 3 miles of the city.
Yeah, but like the likelihood of us being seen by somebody over the course of the front lines, yeah, that's pretty high.
Yeah,
We
over
don't
the course of the
necessarily
front
wanna
line, so
see
they
them
can
on.
see, they can send a report back. We saw a fast cloud. We don't know where the fuck it went, though.
True.
I
fair.
think it will be okay, and I think the fact that Mason would know like most of the layout of the city is big enough advantage to risk
even
it.
if they know, they see the cloud, and they recognize that it's us, they don't know what the hell's going on.
Fair.
Also, we're not the only clouds out
Um,
there. Probably some
Yeah,
other
this
clouds.
is a spell. Other people can use it. We're just the main people they know of.
How many people have we seen that actually use the spell?
Which spell?
Don't ask that question.
Cloud thing.
You won't like
Don't know
Yeah.
anyone else that uses the spell.
Fuck, it's
Yeah.
a signature. No.
Yeah, it's kind of our signature
You
transportation
literally
thing.
reek of
It
the
is-
spell, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
But okay, I also want to point out how much have we used it here? Because we've used it a shit ton in Tyrrhenian.
And
well, they've
in-
definitely.
and the Arctic Wastes, and here before Tyrrhenian,
Whatever.
and here after Tyrrhenian.
How long? No.
Not a lot
How
here
long
after
ago?
Tyrrhenian, but yeah.
To the-
I think I very distinctly remember us gaining access to this in the waste.
Yeah.
The Arctic Waste, yes.
Yeah.
I remember the first use being in the waste.
Yeah, because I didn't realize
Yeah,
I had to have
yeah.
the
Still,
whole
though.
fucking map prepared.
because that fucked you.
Yeah, because we had
Yeah,
a very
you had
big
a-
debacle in the waste about how the calculations of how fast we're moving.
God, that's frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so funny watching that happen.
I can't wait
because
not to
you had
recreate
the
this
entire-
spell in my system.
That's bullshit.
No. No.
Anyway,
As a dungeon
you guys
master,
should go do that.
fuck you.
I would like to go to the general store in the keep, since seem like we're done discussing.
I would like to
Well, I
pick
guess
at Caroline's.
to double check though before, like, just add a character. You guys are wanting to leave, like, as early as possible tomorrow morning, in game.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're wanting that notion to be passed along so they know what to do with it. And you're wanting to make sure that your plan is to do reconnaissance beforehand.
Yes.
Probably, yes.
Gotcha. So you're leaving.
I was thinking.
Are you doing reconnaissance tonight? Tonight? Or are you doing reconnaissance tomorrow morning?
I was
Tomorrow
thinking we do
morning.
I can get up
reconnaissance.
a little earlier, go to
Okay.
bed earlier.
Cool.
I was thinking we do reconnaissance today, and then use the rest of the day to plan, and then put in action tomorrow.
Yeah. we
Also,
could do
Riley, I would
both.
still like Conrad to do the teleport thing, if that's possible. If we're going
What about
tomorrow.
my beauty sleep?
The spell.
Conrad to do the teleport thing.
Spell
Yeah.
scroll.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can have a spell scroll teleport.
He
Or a wizard.
didn't. No, nobody like both him and Nivar were still in the room the entire time, just like not despite Spot's demands to leave.
Yeah, Scott's being an
So
asshat.
yes, Conrad can make you that spell. It's gonna
Nice.
cost you.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
I'm
you
not
can
good
take
with that.
it out of the blue and black coffers.
No.
He will.
It's gonna cost me more than 100 gold.
Yes.
A lot more.
Fuck.
You
God.
need a loan.
He'll take
What
it
is
out. He'll
teleport?
take it out of blue and black. He doesn't care.
I'll take a loan.
He just needs
That's
to
fine.
replace the materials when he gets the chance.
Yeah, I'll
What
take
is-
the loan.
Isn't
What
that
is Teleport,
literally
like
what
7th or 8th level?
You take my loan? Okay, good.
Nephthys'
Here's
job
100. You owe me
I
150.
Yes.
don't take your loan.
Oh,
I mean, Nephthys-
Bloom
I would
Black's
have-
out of
Nephthys
money.
still has to
sorry.
make a profit.
Does
Listen, if you
he-
can't make money during war, you just straight up can't fucking make money, okay?
7th level.
I'll take
Yeah,
it.
that's not a cheap spell.
Yeah, no, I'll take a loan from the blue and black. Yeah.
I have a
Chest
spell
of money.
I really want. I think it would be great
Sorry,
for
can
this.
you give
we
him
can
a loan?
just use. Wait, no, we can't. Never mind.
What's up, Jack? What you trying to get?
I have a spell that I want that I think would be great for this mission, but
Does
in
Womack
character,
have
I
the
have
money?
no way of knowing this spell exists.
That sucks, bro.
Does Bloom Black
It
want
is
the
What's
on
money
the
about
spots
to
Warlock
because I might
spell
know.
list. I just don't have access to
Oh.
it.
Mm.
Riley, I got a question.
Yeah.
Alright.
Does Bloom Black have the money Spot needs?
The Blue and Black fund,
Probably,
yeah, if
we're
you want to
like
take it out
fucking-
of Blue and Black's, share, yes. It is a 7th level spell. 50 per level, right? So
Teleport 7th
Yeah.
level?
7th level.
So 450,
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
50 gold.
and takes
350.
That's not as bad as I thought it would be.
yeah.
I thought that shit was 5th level.
It also takes him 7 hours to fucking make, and it's not
Isn't-
guaranteed that
I
he
think-
makes it, so he's gonna try.
I think teleportation circle is 5th level.
Mm.
Teleportation circle is
Teleportation
5th level,
circle is
but you can
5th.
only go from a circle you write to a circle you know exists. There is no in between. Teleport can take you to a circle or anywhere in the world, provided you've been there with some minor risk.
Well, that's
You
the other
might
thing.
end up
Are
in
we,
the
are we
wall,
getting
but,
out via
yeah.
circle or are we getting out via teleport? Because
We're doing circle,
plan.
but I'm taking the teleport as a caution.
okay, so if we can't do teleportation circle, then like most of us get out via teleport.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
if we
ahead and make
fuck
that
up the
skill check
circle,
from Conrad.
I will have a scroll of teleport.
Okay, so the
And
teleport
we have
scroll is an
tree.
open.
And also,
Tree as well.
Yeah.
and we have tree, and we have gas mode. We have options, essentially, is what we
I
Yeah,
feel
have.
like
because
gas mode is
our-
last restored.
We're making sure we have as many options available on the table.
Well,
I mean, we
have
could
to
always find a
use
place to hide for a
teleport,
minute.
It's not viable for all of us. I don't think. I think we can't fit
Is
that
it
many
10 people?
in.
I think it's 10 people.
No,
I'm not
for
sure.
the blue and black like active forces, it's fine.
Double checking.
It's 8 people.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's you and up to 8 people.
So 9 total.
So we're fine.
Yeah. So the strike force would be fine. It's whenever we're traveling with more than the strike force that turns into a problem. But
Yeah, we wouldn't do that.
Don't count Riley.
yeah,
I didn't.
Okay, good. So we technically have 1 extra spot.
yeah. Also, we need extremely high priority. We are going to need a couple of sending stones.
I'm just.
You
I
don't have them.
Not
there are
enough.
no sending
I'm
stones to
asked.
get. We have asked already.
I am saying that we have asked for like them to be available for sale, but like we might be able to procure them.
You asked a
from,
lot last session.
like-
It's not been more than a day since last session, hun. I'm sorry.
Well.
Is there not like our ability like do we not have other sending stones that we could like I don't know procure
They're
from
they're
like active
involved in
deployment
use.
somewhere else?
You've given away the
Yeah.
one you had, the ones you had.
Even if we had ones we could take from other forces, that would take a long time to procure them.
I mean, you
First,
could
we
always
have to locate
planes
them,
over and
we
then
have to
go
take
and get
them.
a.
Like it takes time that has not happened. That we don't
Yes, but-
have.
Anyway, I feel prepared for the tomorrow's
Yes,
activities.
Sure.
Then, that being the case with
Hmm.
the plan in motion, you guys do technically have, if you're counting the teleport spell, have an extra slot that you can bring with you somebody if you wanted to. Not a requirement.
True.
Hmm.
But you have the rest of the day for scouting and other shenanigans. What would you like to do?
I mean, we should go to the store, right, and look for potions and shit like that, probably.
I had the idea. It's like I can technically cast this spell. could try to get a scroll made. I still can't know it exists. God
Dimension
damn it.
door. Sorry, teleportation circle is not ready, so I'll have that ready tomorrow.
Appreciate you, Mason.
That's
okay.
good. Imagine if you didn't. Imagine if we go on a whole mission and you didn't fucking prepare it.
Well, it's ritual cast. He could ritual cast it for 10 minutes, but you know.
Is it?
Also, can't he just
Ritual
wish
is
for
also 10
teleportation
minutes,
circle
it's
into
always
Tedious?
Not teleportation circle
He
is
doesn't have
not
wish.
spiritual casted now. You'd think.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, wouldn't wishing just make teleportation circles one action, and you wouldn't have to draw the whole
You're
thing?
right. He doesn't have a wish.
He does have a
Like,
wish. What are you talking
Starry
about?
has wish.
Yeah.
Jack
That's-
doesn't have wish.
We
Yeah, no, I
weren't
didn't talk
talking
about
about
Jack.
me. I don't have teleportation circle either.
Jack is never gonna get wish.
Yeah, none of this was about
Yeah,
me.
And I'm thinking,
Oh, okay.
because like Starry taking a whole minute to cast that, wish
Yeah,
is gonna do
this
that
entire
in 6
conversation
seconds.
was about Starry. I was not in it.
Yeah, I can't.
Mason catching strays.
Yeah, wish would do it instantly, right?
Yes.
Keep that 9th level spell slot for safety.
You know, baby.
Why is
Yeah,
this
because you don't know
so
teleportation. But can you use wish
mean,
to
I'm-
cast a spell?
I mean, I'm
that
getting
you
a spell
don't
scroll.
know? Yeah, you can.
I
'cause
can
you
use wish
Revivify
to
last
cast
last
any
session.
spell of 8th lower or
2
lower
sessions ago.
for free
True.
immediately, bypassing all requirements.
Yeah, then why wouldn't we? Yeah, never mind. Then why wouldn't we just do teleport? Why the fuck are we doing circle?
Well, no, it's not
Because I
teleport.
cannot-
Cheaper?
Well,
I can cast one level of its level. I cannot upcast it.
so the
Well, yeah, I'm
reference,
saying
the
it.
reference. If you're going to a circle, like a teleportation circle, it doesn't matter which one you use. You get the same effect, the same result, instantaneous with wish. However,
True.
if you're not using a teleportation circle, you can't use teleportation circle the spell, and the teleport spell has risk with that.
Yeah. But I mean, also the teleport thing would get rid of potential stragglers jumping through the portal as well. As it has to be willing creatures.
Well, I mean, who cares about stragglers? That's just people we can interrogate for information.
Yeah, if somebody else comes through
About
with us,
what
then
information? We already-
congratulations.
I feel
don't
like we've
know.
already.
We don't know
Hopefully
what's in
we've
their
killed-
heads.
Hopefully
don't know
we've
who's trying to
killed their
follow.
leader by the point. I don't think information out of them is going to be any useful.
Who knows?
It will
Maybe we
matter,
get chased by
actually.
Nicolette's second in command.
Anyway.
Yeah, or like the other generals or other like important people. Like
Who knows?
maybe he heard
Um,
something. Maybe
discount.
there's a secret like
I would like to go to the store, Riley. The one we were at last session.
Sure.
cool.
Nephlius' shop with Rose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Does it have
Please
potions? Or am I stupid?
You've already gone through this last session.
Did we? Fuck. I'm stupid.
Okay, so
Okay,
Less
to my
than a day
defense, it
has
was a month
passed,
ago.
guys.
can I pick Caroline's notes
That's
first?
not true. You're gonna
Because
pick my
I-
notes?
Yes, you can.
Notes.
Yeah.
Notes.
Okay.
Can
I don't even know what she tried to just say, and I'm not even gonna think about it.
You're gonna pick her nose.
Oh, nose.
Yeah.
You're
Oh.
gonna do what to my
Yeah.
cheeks?
No, I remember vaguely having something I wanted to do at the end of last session. I didn't get to do.
Oh,
it. I
yes,
had
yes,
to
yes,
write
yes,
it.
yes. I have it on my list. Hold on.
I'm glad you wrote it down.
I knew I wouldn't remember it.
Hell yeah.
What wasn't? Did you get the? You said you could like infuse spells and some shit. You talked about wanting to do that.
Infuse spells?
Yeah, you were asking like me and Starry for like 3rd level spells to like you could have.
Oh no, that
Oh,
was for the
that's
ring
true.
spell story.
Yeah, you've done
What
that.
I have written down is that you must talk to Gerthal and Rebrel. I don't know why, but I know that you must talk to them.
Okay, now I need some time to remember.
Well, Rabrel's just
I
here,
warned
so
you to just tell her, and you wouldn't. You fucking.
Well, it has Gerthal in it, which is interesting.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
curious. Oh, you
that
remember?
was it. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
But now that we need to do recon and stuff, I'm debating whether I do that first or not.
We're doing the recon
it could-
early morning,
it could
so
probably-
do whatever
it
you're
could
gonna do
probably
now.
wait.
Watch this
We
man
can-
forget again.
Now
I
that
still
we
have it
have
written down.
yeah, now that we have other things to do that are priority, it probably should wait.
I mean, you have a day.
Well, I thought we were doing recon today.
Yeah.
We are not.
Well, we can do recon
we-
and we can do whatever you need to
Yeah,
do. Like,
Well, I'll start with recon and then we'll go from there.
okay.
Real.
One step at a time. I don't like plans.
What?
Am I needed for the
Okay.
recon?
No.
I think so. I think
Not
literally
necessarily.
I don't think I necessarily even need anyone to go with me.
Okay.
Yeah,
mean, you
the might
should.
literally.
Take a buddy.
Well, yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, like
go
I
with
probably
you to
should, but I
do
think I don't
whatever.
necessarily need it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, 100% of people who die without me. That's not true.
No, well,
What the
Most
fuck
people
was
who
that?
die don't die without me, so you should bring me along.
okay, sorry, buddy. You're one of the least stealthy motherfuckers we have.
So
That's not true. He's literally the guy that can go invisible.
Literally,
Invisible.
plus 8
if I
self.
remember,
What do
if
you
I
know?
remember correctly,
Okay, never mind.
it's been a while since session. Illiken is our only person in the main party with sending, right?
Starry has sending.
Story has it. Okay.
I
We
also
made
have
sure,
sending
We have
scrolls.
made sure.
I
that
got it
the
all,
recon was
baby.
Given Starry sending.
So
Right.
for the purposes
And I have
of
2
this
sending
mission,
scrolls.
It only took till
I
level
should have
18.
one of those two go with me in case shit goes bad. And
Mhm.
we
You
need
read-
Tom.
Can you read magic scrolls?
I mean,
Me?
you can
Who?
read scrolls.
He's
yeah.
caster.
Because
Every caster
I
can
have
cast
two
scrolls.
I have 2 scrolls of sending.
I think.
I
Well,
also have 2 scrolls of sending.
Correct me
I feel
if
like
I'm
just
wrong,
bringing
I think
one of the
to
sending
use a
people.
scroll, it has to be on your class's spell list.
Oh.
No,
No.
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
No.
It's just a chance of failure, right?
But I mean, also just bring Star Eurylican and save
So-
resources. Am I right?
For spell scrolls, the ruling for spell scrolls, this isn't making this, is using them. In order to use a spell scroll, you have to either have the spellcasting feature or make a skill check. If making a skill check to use it, it's very high DC, and it's unlikely you're going to make the spell work because not many spellcasters have that. But for spellcasting, there's a couple extra rules. You have to have the spell slots required to cast the spell, not necessarily like have them available, but like if you're trying to cast a 3rd level spell and you only have access to 1st level spells, it's still a skill check. And a chance of failure. Otherwise, like if you can cast up to like for you have 5th level spell slots, right? If you're
Yeah.
casting sending via spell scroll, it'll work. You'll be fine. If you're casting teleport via spell scroll, you're gonna make an Arcana check,
Okay, so
and you're not
I
gonna
either
like
need
the
one of
results.
them or I need a scroll.
Mason.
Hmm?
Sorry, Jack. You want to do reconnaissance tonight, is that right?
I gonna do it I was gonna start today and then do more tonight if we need it.
Yeah, and I was gonna do aerial reconnaissance in the morning before we, head out.
You're gonna
Morning.
use spell slots before the great
What time of day is
great
it right now?
infiltration.
Right now, it's still morning.
Alright. I
Yeah,
was going to mention if we
I
we
was.
wanted to do some reconnaissance right before we're going to go to sleep, later in the day. I could go with Jack and teleport us both back immediately. In case anything went wrong.
This is true.
Use simply use a wish.
Yeah, because if it's just today and we're not going till tomorrow, that was that's viable.
Just throwing it out there if that changes anyone's vibes.
Yeah, I think you should go with Jack Star.
Yeah. Save those scrolls.
So you're taking Illiken
Yeah.
with you. You're taking Starry.
Starry with-
Sorry.
What?
I was reading
No.
something. I
Right.
was reading something. Ignore me.
Come on.
You're taking Starry with you. Gotcha.
Am I that tall? Oh, thank you.
I'm taking Karl Marx with me.
Yo!
What?
Hell
It's just a
yeah.
random name I pulled out of my head. I started playing Hearts of Iron again.
You're bringing me with you?
I didn't see you were here, bro.
It,
been there
Yeah,
for
I've
a
been
while.
smiling for a little while.
Sorry, I'm
I'm-
just.
I am the orphan, so I can't say too much. I probably can't stay for too long.
fair.
I'm the Wolverine.
I'm Brigand Boris.
All right, so makes sense.
So we're splitting the party.
Yes, I love it.
Absolutely.
And you want
Yeah.
you're wanting to do scouting now.
Yeah,
Okay,
so we can get a map of the city.
sure.
And basically, we have the flight capabilities enough that as far I don't want to go like straight V line to the city. I want to kind of skirt around to try to avoid the forces as much possible.
So, one step at a time. This is Windwalk, right?
I would assume so, yes.
Yep.
Okay, who's casting it?
I'll
I'll cover
I
it.
volunteered
I'll
more
do
in this
it.
tribute.
yeah, I'll do it.
Bet. So
I always have prepared.
yeah, and you can say that you can cast on a number, as many as possible, just to kind of use the spell to its fullest extent.
Yeah, just cast on everybody. Well,
I think
if
that'd
we
be the
need it,
case
we
for
need it.
every time you use it, because you're pretty thorough. So
Yeah.
it's just Starry and Jack Steele. Any
I,
preparations before you go, or are you guys just going?
can I go with you guys?
I mean, you could, I guess. We don't
We're
necessarily
fine.
need it, but you
Yeah.
can.
Okay, 3 of you.
I'd like to do some aerial reconnaissance of
Yeah,
the
I'm fine.
front lines as well,
Sure.
if possible.
So I'm thinking we skirt closer to like the river near Aryawood and then go south instead of just going straight there.
All
yeah,
right.
or we could go over to sea.
How far do you guys
Also
feel
go
like?
all the
And
way
up.
south and loop back around.
Yeah, actually, no, you're right. That it would be faster because we're at blue and black.
Well, I mean, we're going pretty fast, and we've got the whole day, so either one is viable.
Yeah.
How far off track
Sure.
and how much spotted do you guys think we should be before I should just yank us out?
What?
You know,
the
just
Do you
spotted.
have a safe word for when he should teleport you guys out?
basically. Thanks,
I'm
Caroline.
pretty sure it's. I'm pretty
You're
sure it's
welcome.
Starry teleport us out. Fuck.
No.
Exact words, no caps. Also, like use dashes instead of spaces.
Or just say I
think,
want to go
like,
home.
I think a hard to pronounce word would probably be the best.
We gotta
we're
do
not
it
hiding-
like
We're
we're
not
gonna
hiding
do it
among-
like the Wizard of Oz. We click our heels 3 times, and there's no place like home.
No, I was just saying that we're not hiding amongst anyone. We're not in a crowd. It's just, do we want to make sure we don't get spotted, or is getting spotted all right? Is it when we get
Getting
into
spotted
battle
is
we
not
get
I want
right?
to.
No, nothing
I want
else.
to get. I don't think we're not gonna get spotted no matter what we do, but I think we need to minimize it as much as
Look,
possible.
y'all motherfuckers better disguise yourself and be hiding. You're not going if you're getting spotted. I'm telling you that.
The goal is not to
That's
get
why we're-
is to not get spotted.
All right.
But,
if
like-
anyone has any feeling that we have or are about to get spotted, I'll get us out. Sound good?
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
getting spotted.
also before we, is it going to be more than an hour for us to get there?
What do you think?
No.
Via Windwalk? No.
Cool. Gas. I'm gonna cast. What is it called? The pass without trace as well.
Pass Without Trace is active. Windwalk
Just
is
so
active.
preemptively.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Three of
You're-
you
I guess.
misform yourselves. Sorry, gas mode yourselves.
Yay!
And then as you whisk yourselves away into the sky, you make yourself. You guys are making your way all along the north end towards the riverside. Trying to
I'm
stay as high
actually
as
liking
possible.
Goran's. I was gonna say I actually like Goran's idea better.
What was
Looping
Goran's
around.
Around what?
Go straight south and loop around Seaside.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you guys start
Yeah.
making your way south. From the south end, trying to keep yourselves as as avoided as possible. You notice a couple things from the side of the battlefield. The first of which is that the battle lines are pretty extensive. They kind of go beyond Orchard itself, spreading from the south end all the way out to the coast, and even like closer towards the north end, just not quite past the hills that block the sight of Blue on Black. There are a lot of soldiers on both sides of the conflict, and even now there's active conflict going on. People who are pushing back and forth, but it doesn't seem like it's an all-out attack. It's more like, hey, a couple stragglers making their way around, threaten them and push them back into their hole, back to where they're going. Like both sides are testing the waters to see like how the reaction time is, and it seems everyone's paying attention, though to each other, not to you. As you make your way towards the seaside.
Also, can I make a note? Can we be at a higher altitude than we would otherwise normally be, like a couple thousand feet, give or take?
Here's the
A
thing.
couple thousand feet?
Here's the thing. You're
Yeah.
wanting to do aerial reconnaissance. With the resources we have, that reconnaissance has to be done by the vision of your eyeballs. You cannot see accurately at 1,000 feet down. You would need
it's
eagle totem vision for that.
first off, Goran's got good perception, period.
Regardless.
Second, also, I'm saying this for the movement aspect of
Okay.
things.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, not like we are getting specific information right now. Like
The only downside
know.
the only downside with that is that the higher above the land we are, the harder the navigation is.
All of it. I mean, I guess for like a plane, we're going really high first, and then going there, and then going down again to not try to get spotted on the way. Is that what
Oh,
you're thinking?
plane.
Brian?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
we go up and then like go back down when we're overseas. Yeah, that seems viable.
Okay. So there's not really much higher you guys can get than you already are at, unless you're wanting to go through like cloud level type height. Which I
That's
don't know
it.
if you know science. The air starts to get a little thin the higher you go. And you do
It
all
also
still
depends
need
on
to
atmosphere
breathe.
conditions.
Yeah.
Clouds don't need to breathe.
So while you
What do you
can't, you
mean?
can't
I was gonna say,
quite
we don't
like
technically have
go
one.
all like really high up. You're high enough that you're more or less out of periphery. At least I hope you are. Eagle Eyes could probably still spot you, but beyond her sight, you don't know much anybody else who could, or who would be looking for you either. So with that in mind, and keeping yourselves out of way, out of range, and just eyes on wherever you are just tangentially seeing, no skill check, just what's available, you make your way eventually to the seaside, where after a little bit more travel, giving yourself some distance and leeway, you come back down, around, and start making your way towards like Koltov's. And as you're making your way around, you all would notice something pretty apparent. There are ships that are kind of guarding the riverside, as well as boats that are rowing in the river or upriver. You can see that you can see some of them are like in the process of like coming up the actual river, like floating against the water. You get the sense the river is probably a decent way to get supplies upwards towards Koltov's from the seaside, though it's not cutting much time off, given the fact that the nearest city outside of Rosemary Village is the Drolkish port in South Drolkesh. Beyond that, as you guys are kind of coming over these lands and the city itself, I'm assuming this is where you're kind of going off in your own directions or splitting up, because Goran, you're doing something different than the party is, right?
I was gonna stick with them, and then on the way back we can do reconnaissance.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
thinking what we should probably do is land together, and then if we're gonna split from there.
Then, Jack, since you're the one who's got the spell, I'm assuming you're the one who's leading this operation. I need you to go ahead and make me a perception
Yes.
check.
Let me.
We're spies, guys. We're spies.
Can I help with that?
No,
or
you're a
make
gas.
my own?
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
You don't
to
have a way of
coordinate it.
communicating that in gas mode. So even if you
So
know
you
a
said
better
we are-
place, Jack's the one leading the
Okay,
operation. Jack and Star are going
okay.
to go one way, and then you're going to go another.
You said we're near Riverside now, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying I said we were
Okay.
staying together.
Yes, that's my point.
But we're still gas form right now, so like we can't communicate that I need help or whatever.
I'm gonna pull up my fantasy phone and post on fantasy Twitter that I'm feeling like a spy right now, for real.
Liked by King Ethan.
Wait, you said perception?
Yes, perception.
Okay.
Hashtag recon time.
I am already liking these dice.
Excuse me.
That is
Question.
math. 23.
I got
23.
answers.
Arpit, is your question related to what you're doing right now?
No.
Hold.
That's why I'm not asking it.
So, as you're looking around for a decent place to kind of set down near the city, just trying to keep yourselves out of sight, one of the things you notice is that from the lands between Koltovs and the river are completely covered with Imperial troops. But more importantly, what you notice is the apparent deforestation of the lands that are currently taking effect. Like, they're in the process of cutting out and cutting down most of the tree line, save for specific trees that are guarded.
So, question.
Hmm.
What would be the status of, say, the land south of Kotovs? A little away from the river, but more coastline.
Coastline, there aren't any trees, and it's mostly open plains all the way down until you get to the coast itself. There's not really much in the ways of hiding out there. Matter of fact, there's not much of hiding anywhere outside of perhaps if you can find a dark spot in the alleys of the city itself. But that's a pretty big risk. You get the
Like, how
sense
far do you
that
think it is from Koltovs to the coast?
from Koltovs to the coast, couple hours walk.
So a little over.
Doable.
Little over my limit. Because remember, I just need to get within 3 miles of the city. I don't have to get close.
Yeah.
Is that the plan? You're the one who's leading. You're the one who's got to make the drop to the team. So you need
I'm
to decide
trying
what
to-
do.
I'm looking for an area that is going to be far enough away from any, like, within range of the spell, but is also going to be far enough away from troops that it is less likely that we are spotted.
Yes, and I'm telling you that's not possible.
Okay.
Given what you're seeing, most of what the area around is flat plains. Like, there's a couple bits of like a couple places where it kind of dips in, but where the dips are, they dip down and are lower for a little while and then dip up, like flash flooding zones almost. What you're looking at as far as options are is to come down to the coastline and make your way up by a couple hours travel until you get to where you can use the spell on the city. Or you can go north side and hope that there's nothing there that spots you. Granted, something else you're noticing is that there are troops like traveling up and down the passageways, at least the main roads, so patrols on the roads. And then in addition to that, there's also a very heavy presence in Koltovs itself. Where there are trees, there are not more than one, each heavily guarded, including in the city of Koltovs itself. Those of you who have been there, which I think is everybody, you'd remember that Koltovs has in the center of the city a fountain that, as of right now, is no longer functional. But there were a couple of trees throughout the city that were relatively just, like, thrown about, really small trees. Of all of them, all but one has been chopped down and is currently on guard in the Empire. And those of you who can put two and two together, you know that the druids of the Eastern Empire have the same spells as the druids of Blue and Black.
So then
Points of
I
access.
think our best our best option here is to do the coastal route and travel a little bit.
Okay. So you taking them down to the coast. You come down. I'm gonna have you all go ahead and make me stealth checks. You each get plus 10 for pass without trace. But go ahead and make those stealth checks.
Everybody?
Not those of you who
You're-
were there. Yes, sorry. You actually, yes, sorry, you're there.
Somebody,
All right.
anybody, everybody scream!
Can I also put my hood up just for
No,
well,
you're a cloud.
making harder to perceive?
This
You
the
are
stealth
a
check takes
clown.
effect before we land. Think about that later.
Okay, well, that's 20. Fuck you.
32.
Yeah, hold that thought.
Fuck me, fuck you, motherfucker. You're the one who's trying to fucking put your hood up as a goddamn mist cloud. The fuck?
I didn't know that this was
Ooh,
like a
something.
mist cloud thing. I thought this was a general stealth check.
It's fine.
For-
Just
So-
hold the thought. We'll get there later.
What are the totals, Jack?
27.
Okay, 27. Goran?
40.
40. Starry?
Yeah, fucking perceive these nuts.
32.
32. Good skill checks. Okay.
I rolled a nat 14.
As did I.
So, as you guys are making your way down to the coastline, you get down there and hover for just a few moments, trying to see if anybody saw you, floating up to see if there's any mobilization of troops around, while still trying to stay as hidden as possible and observant. Hard to do, but you all feel confident enough to begin your moment of unmisting. And as the time passes and you eventually come to on the coastline, nothing. You just hear the shallowness of the waves crashing up and down the beachside, and eventually find yourselves awake, conscious, ready to go. And north you move.
Conscious? We weren't
Goran.
conscious?
Incapacitated you were.
Ah, okay. Yeah, the minute that got it.
Goran, you
Never mind.
instinctively like put the hood up just to make sure you're less seen than usual.
Yeah.
As you make your way north, trying to be as quiet as possible, trying to be as unseen as possible. There's not a lot of cover, and it takes some maneuverability. I need all three of you to go ahead and make me. I'm gonna say these are gonna be survival checks
Survival checks.
Great.
to navigate the terrain
Survival.
to best remain as hidden as possible.
Navigator's tools are not handy.
No.
here, correct.
No.
Okay. Making sure.
I'm gonna lucky that.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that 3.
Well,
Yeah.
That's
okay, there we go.
Yeah,
Whew.
8
Went from a 12 to a
total
26.
survival.
Oof.
Hey, I have a 40 in stealth and a disadvantage to being seen. I think I'm making up for it.
40?
This is where we get fucked, guys.
Yeah, 40. 40.
That's still where we get fucked. It's okay.
How?
What'd you roll?
Buddy,
I have a -1.
that's fine.
I rolled a 15.
14.
So 14.
14. It's not terrible. It is not terrible.
An 8, a 14, and a
bad.
26. Alright.
I thought Goran said he had 40.
Also, no, 40 in stealth.
What does that mean? What does 40 in stealth mean? Plus 40?
40 stealth roll.
His stealth
like
check
that was
was a 40.
Could I argue this as nature?
No.
Can we actually?
Dude,
Can
I
we
had the
argue
thought.
that this is...
No, this is not a nature check. This isn't knowledge
I didn't
of
think
the
it was
land.
possible, but
This
I
is
needed to try
traversing the
something.
land to try to utilize your stealth checks as well as possible.
Like I said, it was a long shot.
I would argue that would fall into the realm of nature.
You would
But
argue
nature
correctly.
checks- the skill of nature is more the knowledge of nature. Like the knowledge
Even-
of like species of trees.
Yeah.
Look
and
how
flowers.
green you were.
And even
physically.
with like using other types of ability scores for nature, like a wisdom nature check in this case, that's still the intuition whether or not a plant could be safe to eat or not, or like the intuition like, yeah, that's like something safe or somewhere that
That's
you
a
could.
plant.
Yes, that's a plant. Yeah, like
That's a
there's
plant.
a very specific places those can be used. It's possible, but this is not one of those situations.
Fair enough. I had to try something.
So, as you guys are making your way through the valley, you eventually come up to a point where it's on the higher end, and without, like, you're looking at, like, short grass, plains, fields that go up and then down, and Jack's a fucking beacon. Like,
Would it do any difference if we were just army crawling at the high points?
that's about like the best you guys have as far as what to do. Given there's not a lot you can do on this terrain, and it's middle of the day.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm seeing the problem here.
As you guys push forward,
is there? Are there any like tall grasses or things like that? Because like, this is like plains,
Yes.
not like farmed plains. Yeah,
But it's more
so like
floodplains, though.
Correct.
yeah, but floodplains will still have like tall grasses. Actually, it would be more likely they would have tall grasses.
In the
Or,
in the deeper valleys, yes, but the grass that grows here, especially on like the upper higher points, doesn't seem to go very tall. Like I said, the best you guys have is army crawling, because that's the only way you can obscure any parts of you, and even then, Jack's horns still stick out above the grass. Plus, a lot of it's also just like dirt. I wouldn't say dirt cliffs, because they're not exactly cliff sides, but like, yeah, there are lots of patches where there's just not a lot of grass.
I just look like a womp rat. Wait, I just had an
No,
idea.
motherfucker, you look like the Skittle that's trying to sneak its way towards the fucking...
No. Hold on. Starry.
Can I give him a hat?
Starry.
Yeah.
I already have a hat. Starry, you have invisibility, don't you?
No, I never heard of it. What's up?
God fucking damn it.
Yes.
That would probably be very useful, now that I think about it.
How long does invisibility last?
That's good, what I'm thinking. I
An
think it's
hour?
like a minute.
An hour.
Is it an hour?
Greater invisibility is a minute.
Oh, okay. Sure, let's go with invisibility.
Yeah, we might want that real quick.
Okay, so a little ways into your trip, you guys are realizing, bad idea, invisibility, and you cloak yourselves.
Yeah.
Alright. As you
So,
do, you eventually...
I'm invisible with a 40 in stealth.
Yes. Yeah. As you do, kind of like locking your hands together to keep track of where each other are, but now moving at a
I
faster
did not mean
pace.
to do that.
Dude, you have a bad habit of just clicking random shit. Like, you're the only one who typed anything this whole session. Because you keep accidentally casting spells.
It doesn't do that on D&D when I click it. That's I'm used to it.
Okay.
Yes. For everyone, I'll do it for everyone.
Some time passes as you guys make your way closer and closer, trying to stay quiet, but also trying to move at an expeditious pace. You get to points where you start getting closer and closer to the enemy lines. Where during the day, it's not like this would have been possible, especially not with your fucking rolls. But eventually, you get to a point where you're past a certain like part of the enemy lines, at least on the south side, and begin to get closer and closer towards the city. You're coming up on the like tail end of this casting of invisibility, given the path you travel, and having to stop when patrols come by, moving as quietly as possible, and managing to utilize your stealth as much as you possibly can. You eventually get to a point where you're roughly about there. Move a little more, you feel, Jack, given your own like farming expertise, you can gauge the land and guess, yes, you're close enough to the city itself.
15,840 feet is the range I need.
That's not helpful.
No, it's not.
Also, fuck you.
I feel
And while you're at it, double fuck you. What do you want me to do with that information?
I don't know. I just felt like looking it up.
I do need to read the spell really quick.
Tis-
I always feel like I need to read these spells.
I need a range finder.
Just to make sure. Oops, this is not the right. God damn it.
That
sorry.
was a question to ask Conrad. Oh well.
What? You know what? Don't tell me.
Yeah, too late. I can ask later.
Okay. Just to make sure I know what the spell does, I'm gonna go ahead and read up on it really quick. Let's see here. Range self. Oh, hun. You misread the spell.
What?
You briefly become one with civilization and gain knowledge of the surrounding territory. In a civilized area, the spell gives you knowledge of the area within 3 miles of you.
Yeah.
You need to be within 3 miles, like, within... It's not that you need to be within 3 miles of the city. It's that the city needs to be within the 3-mile radius around you. Does that make sense?
So I basically need to take the 3 miles I did and subtract the width of the city and just get closer.
Hun, that means you gotta be at the edge of the city.
So the city's like 3 miles wide?
It's more of a town.
Okay, yeah, fair.
But kinda, yeah.
Okay.
You gotta get closer to the edge of the city. Which means another casting of invisibility and more stealth checks. As you guys revamp your stuff and move on to the next journey. Or next leg of this
bigger
journey.
goal?
Okay?
Cool.
So, Star's
We're
gonna have to
already
cast
here.
invisibility
Another stealth
again.
check that we have to make?
And I need everybody to go ahead and make new stealth checks, yes.
God damn it. I'd like
is
my 40.
I know.
Is
Those are
Pat's
good 40.
Without a Trace still on?
No. You'll have to recast that as well. But you guys are experienced enough to make that happen. So, like, when you're out in isolation, quietly casting your spells, What?
We
My
could
bad.
probably,
Sorry.
like, break the spell a little early if we saw an opportune time to cast the spell again.
Yeah, which you'd be wanting to do that anyways.
Yeah.
So, that being the case, Goran, does, Pass Without Trace require verbal components?
Doesn't matter. I have, what is it called? I have...
If you're using subtle spell,
subtle
then
spell.
you have to declare you're using it. Otherwise, it does matter.
I have subtle spell, pass without trace.
Okay, so subtle spell Pass Without Trace is active. Starry, does invisibility have verbal components?
It does. Yes, it does
Yes.
all. Great.
Okay.
Now, can you arguably make a sleight of hand check to do it less noticeably?
It would be. Starry, I need you to make me a charisma sleight of hand check.
Charisma, sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. Charisma. This is +1. So yeah, just a +1. Check. Sweet. I'll roll a 1d20 +1 and
Let's call
17. It's in the
17?
Discord.
Okay.
Ow.
You subtly cast invisibility as quiet as you can. As you've done so, I need you all to go ahead and make me new stealth checks.
Ooh.
I rolled a 34 for my stealth.
Nice.
Is that with a +10?
That is with the +10, yeah.
35.
Nice.
Well done. Well done.
19.
I wish I had my 40.
I rolled a 6.
Well done, buddy.
So, as you all make your way out. By the way, are you rolling your stealth checks with advantage?
I was not.
I am.
You may do so because invisibility grants you advantage.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's a lot
Not-
better.
20. I got 38 this time.
That's a 29.
Okay.
Alright, can I roll? Can I add one more dice roll for my?
You already rolled
Stealth?
advantage. No. That's
Ah.
not how this works, hon.
I know.
We've been
I
over
was-
this.
I know.
Just
I
stop
know we've
asking.
been over this. I like. Sometimes it's worth asking. It's never worth asking, but sometimes it
Yeah.
As you make your way
is.
closer and closer to the city's edge, barely in some cases, missing the perception of the guards. Not even kidding. When I rolled the guards checks, I rolled 3 d20. They don't have a very high modifier, but it's still high enough. Wait, really quick. Jack, what'd you say your roll was?
29.
29. Yeah, okay. 2 of the dice rolls were nat 20s.
Oh, what?
Plus, so the plus their base is 7 for the general guards here. Was 27.
Oh.
Yeah, that 19 almost
These
fucked
are
you.
very perceptive.
That 19 almost
Yeah.
fucked you. And Starry with,
Well,
with 25
they wouldn't know
stealth.
who we are.
You'd still,
Yeah,
they'd
they
still
don't know
known
who
they had
we are.
infiltrators. Still, I
Yeah,
wanted to let you
that's-
know, like, you. Good thing I reminded you had advantage. As you all are kind of traversing the land, skirting past the guards, it takes you a little under half the spell's duration before you get to a point where majority of the city's likely within the range of the spell now. You take some more time to kind of get a little deeper just to make sure and find a nice quiet space where you can cast the spell. Is the spell instantaneous? Does it take a duration? I need to double check. I have it written up.
1 minute.
1 minute casting time. Okay.
Oh, I see the problem. I see where you're going. Okay.
So do you guys have
Changes now.
do you guys have the means of I guess we'll find out.
Who's gonna?
What? Well, we haven't. Like, do we not
Random.
know that the casting time would be a minute?
You
I
would
do
do.
know.
not,
No,
like-
I
You would
have a
know.
random thing. Liamon's tiny hut. Is that's like an
What?
invisible structure, is it not?
Not
What?
invisible, but you can make it a subtle color.
Because I'm thinking I don't know if
Camo.
Starry has it. I don't know if Starry has it, but if he does, that could be a safer.
I do
place
in
for
fact
us.
have Lehman's tiny hut.
If we put one of those up and then get inside, that might be a safer place for us to spend this minute.
I hate to break it to you. Guess what also has a casting time of 1 minute?
What does?
It was worth a shot.
Also with verbal somatic material components, just like Communal Civilization.
It was worth a shot.
Lehman's tiny hut. I also don't have ready, so it's a rituals is 11 minutes.
Cool. Let me just read an item that I have.
Damn, too bad you can't put Lehman's tiny hut in your ring.
5-foot square opaque tent in
Right.
a space. It's
What level is it?
3rd.
medium.
Third.
I probably could.
Or, at some point maybe
No,
put Communal
I can. I
Civilization
just
in the
can't-
ring so you can just instantaneously do it.
The
Yeah.
only
Also,
things
is it
about
Had we thought about that, we could have done it. Yeah.
Yeah.
the only things my dome don't allow
Next
are
time.
things from outside targeting objects or creatures within inside, not like areas. I can see you can still.
I'm also
Spawn,
an idiot.
like,
I could have just put
under something up there.
Anyways, yes. Goran, you had something?
I don't think I can customize the camper's respite, can I?
No.
No.
What color?
unfortunately.
Actually, no. You choose the style, color,
Oh.
and quality of the tent each time.
Then yes.
So, are we thinking we might be able to just put up a tent that blends in?
But I have another question. It's an extra dimensional space inside.
Correct.
Same thing with Lehman's tiny hut.
No.
So no point.
Lehman's tiny
Oh.
hut's not extra dimensional.
Oh, it's just a tent.
Opaque. What does opaque mean?
You can't see through it.
Not see through.
Okay.
So extra dimensional space, if we went inside of that tent and then cast the spell, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Any color you choose.
Are we able to stealth like into the city?
No, that's a much bigger thing.
Could certainly try.
Is there a
you
wall
still have you still
outside the city? Well, it's just a village. you
there.
said,
Well,
or
I
like
mean,
a town.
there is a wall kind of built, but it's not like a city wall. It's just a village. Didn't have these walls beforehand. It's more like they've developed a wall that surrounds the perimeter of the village, and then
Oh, so
also
this is
expanded
like-
beyond that. So there's not a wall that's like you could walk past it. Like it's not a solid wall that like a
Oh,
literal
so this
wall.
isn't like a... Yeah, it's not a stone city wall. This is more like wooden palisades.
Yeah, it's more like line of defense. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Can we-
That's okay.
how good of an idea would it be if we were like to try to go through that? We are invisible right now.
You can certainly try.
Well, the problem is, the further into the city we go, the more guards are making perception checks.
But people talking would make more sense if you can hide yourselves in a building.
I mean,
Or
I
in an
guess-
alley.
People with being evacuated, it is possible we could just hide in a home.
Pull a fire alarm.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yes, pull the fire alarm
The
on the
opposite.
wooden barricade.
Fucking Christ.
Chick, and it pokes a squirrel and goes, "Eh!"
Well, by that logic, do we want to just set the barricade on fire and run?
Let's
would
not burn
actually
down
be
any
fun.
more
We
cities
could
now,
do
shall we?
Oh, Alan. If only
We
you
didn't
were
burn down any
here.
cities yet.
Missy buddy.
If only I had my wand of fireballs.
I mean, we can just get closer and... We cannot see each other, though. That's the problem.
No, we basically have to hold hands to stay together.
Tie a line between us.
We
Yeah, I'll, I'm
whisper.
just gonna start holding your hands.
I think
That's
you guys
what
are
we were
whispering this
doing.
whole conversation. I'm not going to make you whisper over Discord
Yeah.
because Discord mics are fucking terrible.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, pass out trace silence as whispers. Like,
Good.
So if we're
for
like
anyone
right-
outside of it. So we're good.
if
We
we're-
can whisper.
if we're like right up against one of the wooden palisades, say, I'm assuming there's going to be like guards and patrols around it, right? Okay.
So can we just like go around the palisade and go into like the city or well the town and like find like a building that's somewhat abandoned, or like an alley?
Wherever you go, the city's going to be like surrounded, either with parts of wall or with guards that are stationed in those open sections.
Okay.
Yeah, like you're infiltrating a military base.
So
And
really,
these aren't just like
military
guardsmen. These are
installation, yeah.
soldiers.
So the only place we're going to really be able to safely sit down and cast this maybe is inside an unused building.
That's a good plan.
Yeah. That's what
So that kind of
that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't have a lot of other options. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah. So
That-
I was
case-
making sure we thoroughly go through everything first.
That being the case, you press on. As you make your way further and further
Yeah.
towards the city,
so
I would say that, for the sake of this, as you guys are getting to like the space where you're having to get past the actual wall itself, I'm gonna have each of you go ahead and make me another stealth check to sneak past the guards since you're getting so close to these ones. Mind you, my dice have rolled 2d20s today.
and we make them with
already, or
advantage
two
because of
20s.
disability.
All of you have advantage because you're invisible.
Okay. Can
Okay,
I
so-
also?
Another nat 20, baby!
That's survival, but I know this. I
Oh,
know what a nat 20
fuck.
stealth looks like anyway, so I'll take it.
It's the same thing. It's just one less. 28.
Goofball.
So
They'll land next to each other and they have
27
S.
total.
27.
What was Jack saying?
29.
I was gonna say, can I
28.
also add a perception check? Because I want to keep a careful lookout for any guards that seem to slightly get suspicious.
Trust me, if a guard is suspicious, you'll fucking know.
Okay. So it was... Oh wait, advantage.
Also,
That's worse.
out of all of the soldiers that I know, look, I'm gonna be so real with you. They're not always super perceptive, even when
It
they're
doesn't
on guard
matter.
duty.
I'm at a 19 again.
19, okay.
Total?
Yep. I rolled a 6
Well,
and a
shit.
1.
So, as you guys are making your way past the guards, it's an open space, but you see guards are still patrolling in and out, and having to mask your own footprints would seem like such an easy task, thanks for
We
past
don't
that
have to mask
trace.
our footprint.
But even still, with the focus outside of just yourselves, Jack, as you guys are sneaking past, Goran and Star, you make it past without any issue. But you watch as one of the parts that you're watching, one of the things that happens, you look around. Jack, you're kind of scuffing your feet a little bit. Knowing that you don't have to worry about your footsteps or anything along those lines, that doesn't stop you from accidentally kicking a rock just out of focus enough that it catches the attention of one of the guards. And
Now,
as they are
my
looking
question-
around, you see one of them get
My question is,
suspicious.
immediately, the question is, how many are in visual range of me right now? If I were to be visible.
Oh, if you were to be visible, oh, fucking a lot.
Okay.
In this
that changes.
threshold, probably, we'll say the 4 on guard, the 3 on one side of the wall, patrol of 5 going out. That doesn't account for any of the ones on the street side. God, a lot. The
Okay,
answer is a lot.
I just
Don't
that-
take
that-
any
it
action.
no longer matters then.
Cool.
Do not take actions, please.
Yeah, no. That's I had one oh shit handle in a very niche situation. Which this is
my
not
internet
it.
cut out. Could you repeat?
There's
Could somebody give me?
Hun. You're good. Nothing yet.
Mason's just kicked a rock and some people are looking around.
Yeah.
Okay.
As they're looking around in your general area, you're trying to stay close to Goran, and you see like one of them get kind of suspicious, and like whistle over to some of the other guards, and they don't even question it. They just listen, and you watch as they all kind of go on alert.
Veil of silence. If there's a
On what?
What?
What did you say?
He's about to tell me that you can't kick a rock outside of the range of his spell because that's not how the spell works or some shit. I'm about to tell him to go fuck himself because you failed the skill check with the bonus of the spell. The whole
We
point
have
is it
a
being
s-
narrative. Anyways,
We,
as
there
it
is
continues, Jack Steele, these guards are now making their way towards you, and they're kind of surrounding the area around you, and are looking for you, and feel like something's there. I need you to do
trying to
me.
think.
Do you have something for this?
I'm trying to think of that if I do.
I'll give you a little bit of time to think, because if
Yeah,
not,
I can deal with one for sure, but
any spell you cast will drop stealth.
I know that's why I'm very carefully considering this.
I would like to mention.
Mm-hmm.
I can cast teleport. That's fine. However, it says that it teleports me and up to 8 willing creatures of your choice that you can see within range.
Oh, yeah. So
if
okay.
we
Just-
go loud. Yeah. If we see shit hitting the fan, we can, fuck off. essentially.
Anything, Jack?
No, I don't think so. I'm trying to think of what to do since I don't have anything.
Okay.
Well,
you don't have anything. I need you to make me an
Yeah.
acrobatics check to try to avoid them.
Okay. That's... At least there's still a glimmer of hope.
It's still
You just
three.
failed me.
It's still 3 checks.
Yeah, it's still not great, but okay. Could I argue that I try to move swiftly enough that it becomes athletics?
No.
I mean,
Athletics is physical
I understand.
prowess.
Hey, you have every right to say no. I always have to try.
This is the last chance. I'll let you know right now the
I know.
results are pretty mid on my side, but that doesn't mean shit for you
Okay,
if you've got
so-
shit stats. You have.
Do I
I'm telling you
continue the
now,
jingle?
you have a chance. It's slim, but you have a chance.
Do I continue the jingle die or do I test a new die?
I really want to see the dice like roll for this because this is pretty fucking intense. I'm gonna tell you right. Well, actually, I'm not gonna tell you.
I can come roll it in there if you want.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, do you have...
I have the
Riley, do
I
you
have the
also
DC.
too?
It's set.
Okay. And it's 3 separate checks, right?
No. You're just making one.
I'm
got to
making
make
the
3
one
checks against
versus
you.
3.
Correct.
Okay.
And I rolled pretty mid, but with decent stats, so there's a slim chance you survive this.
And I've got pretty mid stats.
Any DM's inspiration?
Well, I can't say survive this.
No,
So-
I definitely do not have that.
That's rough.
I don't think I've ever gotten one.
No Bard on the team either.
I
Okay.
do have an inspiration. Am I allowed to
Well,
use the inspiration on
means
somebody
not.
else?
Not on him, no.
Are you allowed to use lucky on someone else?
No.
Okay, I didn't
But
know
it's
how
a
that
spell.
No, it's not a spell.
Oh,
worked. I think bend luck is the one I'm thinking of.
Yes, that's
yeah.
I think, or some shit.
Okay.
Good luck, Mason. I want you to know I'm rooting for you.
At 20
Okay.
plus 3.
Plus 3. The DC was 17.
Fuck.
Okay. Okay.
Cheers to that.
Everyone can fucking inhale. Let go of the breath
You
you were
mean
holding.
exhale?
Yeah, I do mean exhale. As you manage to in the process of like
How do you blink?
in the process of you noticing you get spotted, noticing like you fucked up, you've already let go of Starry as he's walking down the train, and when you let go of him, he realizes you let go, looks back and sees that Goran and him keep going, and while he can't see you, you watch as the two of you who weren't spotted watch with bated breath as you witness the guards like swords on hands swiping out with their hands out in an area. And Jack, if only they could see the fucking fancy footwork you've done around these 3 guards to make it out of the situation.
Well,
The
I
only
also couldn't see it.
downside you have is you do not know where your allies are.
I've gone full fucking Kim Possible acrobatics through the lasers.
Yep.
I'm currently
Mhm.
holding Goran, is that right?
Yep, you and
Yes.
Goran are still holding on to each
Mhm.
other.
Can I make an attempt to...
You could probably pull my hand
So
to get me to stop.
I'll just
but I am
I'll
am I
hold his
aware-
hand or something.
Yeah,
And
okay.
can I
vague-
make it?
Hang on. I'll give Starry and Goran theirs first.
Yeah, sorry, I was right.
You're good.
Can I attempt to swipe around to see
we
if
can
I
whisper
can
to each other.
touch?
You may. I'll have you
Yeah,
go ahead and make me a
can be-
perception check with disadvantage.
gonna say, do I know the
Perception
big
advantage,
direction we
alright.
were heading before I let go?
You can start heading
Can we
that
just-
direction. You don't know where
Yes.
your party is, but you can start heading.
Oh shit!
I would just start heading
Can
that
we
way,
whisper at
hoping
each
that I
other?
bump into him.
Yeah. Can we whisper to each other still? Like,
You are under pass without trace, so I guess you could.
Yeah, if I'm still within
Yeah.
range of Pass Without a Trace, we could still whisper to find each other.
Granted, with guards being so close, well.
Well, because
No,
they're not
you-
affected
I'll
by
give
the
it to you,
spell,
I'll
and the
give it to you.
spell mutes the whispers.
Well, if a guard's in the radius of the spell, though.
Well, that's the
that
thing.
they're
though.
not affected by the spell.
Yeah, because you have to
Like,
choose the targets. It's not anyone in the range.
Yes. But that would mean well, okay.
Yeah.
So targets of the spell are their whispers unheard of by other creatures not targeted by the spell, or are they unheard in
Yeah.
general, or like?
They're unheard by people that are.
Pass Without
It's a very
Trace.
short spell, so there's a lot of room for conversation. But
Hey.
like,
The duration, each creature
I'm looking at.
you choose within 30 feet, including you, has a +10 bonus to dexterity, stealth checks, and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives a bonus leaves behind no tracks. Oh.
So a veil of,
Yeah, you-
of shadows and silence radiates through, masking you and your companions from detection. Each creature you choose within the radius gains bonus to stealth checks. Can't be tracked. Creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no other traces. So it says nothing about whispers.
Yeah, it doesn't actually say anything about whispers. Okay.
I was.
You're just making shit up.
I remember the.
You're just making shit
I'm
It
up.
not
might be a
making shit
different
up.
spell.
I'm not making shit up. This is how we've done it in the past.
Yes, because
It's-
you
well,
keep
this
making
is-
shit up, and I'm
you're-
like, yeah, it makes sense for the spell. Hun, read your spell.
This is. I remember this is the way that we've done this since third
It,
level.
it doesn't
I think-
matter that it's
I
the
think
way
that
we've
might
done
have
it,
been
Hun.
how
I've
we-
trusted it's your spell, and you've had the spell for so long. You should know what
That
the
it's
spell does.
no. That's the way it's been ruled. Is what
No.
I
Yeah,
am
like
saying.
it does reasonably think that we might have ruled that because silence radiates. It's like, okay, yes, but in this specific scenario, I think it would be voided.
Yes, it's not.
Okay.
It doesn't mask your whispers at all.
Okay.
I'll give you a pass on everything that just happened, but no, like reading the spell, I would not have ruled that way. At least I'm very sure that I wouldn't. Incredibly
Yeah,
sure that I
because
would.
the silence that radiates would be more masking footsteps than whispers.
Which it explicitly states, yes. So no, you cannot whisper out to Jack without alerting everyone else. And with that, with the failed perception check, party split.
Well, I will start trying to make my way
Yeah, you're
in
heading.
the vague direction.
You are,
we're
yes,
headed.
I know you're going in the direction where you guys were headed, trying to look for your party.
Also doing the same thing, probably,
Yeah,
when there's not.
I know what I want to do.
well,
Please
still,
do.
I'm gonna pass this on to Jack as Goran and Star are like swiping out, like looking for the missing Jack and not hitting anything. Well, Star is doing it. Star is just pulling Goran, and Goran's like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
So, Jack, I'm gonna leave this to you, because this is the consequence of failing that skill check, the party split.
Yep.
Knowing you're about to be out of the radius of the spell, either if you can't keep up or can't find them or move too far, you know it's likely to happen.
Oh. Yeah.
What's your plan? What is your next step?
I've got to catch up with them, but to do that, I've got to probably ever so slightly pick up the pace.
Okay.
Can I smell him?
Ooh.
Goran, I will let you make your perception check without disadvantage, just because it'd be disadvantage and advantage together. So you make a straight roll.
Yeah, and then I was gonna, as I'm getting away from the guards and getting towards where we were going, probably start doing the same thing and wave around.
Okay. Well, it's up to you where you're
Okay.
going, because you're the one that has
So
the
can
spell.
I-
So you're looking for an abandoned house, which is not hard to find now.
Well, yeah, but like, I kind of have to get with the group before I lead the group, so
Alright.
you gotta, first priority is find them.
rolled a total 10.
10. It's not enough to hit a
Nat
stealth.
1.
Okay. So I'm doing the disadvantage perception, right?
Well, no. As
Fine.
you're walking out towards them, like you pick up the pace a little bit, try to like reach out and find them, and you're much more careful about your steps. It's not long until you start hearing your own footsteps again. You realize you're in serious trouble. What's the plan?
Okay. Think. That's not gonna work.
You could just try to move more stealthily. Like,
I mean, I don't know if I'd be allowed to remake a check right now.
I need to know your plan.
because
I'll tell you if
That's
there's
what
a
I'm
skill
trying to-
check involved or not.
Yeah. That's, I can't just count on that. So I've moved out of the radius. Fucking anything. I don't think I do.
Like some banger tunes on. I'm sorry, I just got dance.
How far am I to the nearest building?
Not too terribly far. You could probably get behind the building in like an alleyway somewhere, and then sneak your way inside. If that's the choice you make, you don't know though. As far as like where it is, it's probably within like probably like 20-ish feet.
Okay. I think my best bet is probably to fucking hug buildings right now.
Okay. You sneak over, grab onto the side of the
Yeah.
building. Sorry, a brainworm happened. You after you get to the
are you able
building,
to hear him now?
roughly, yeah, but that's still, we'll get to that.
Oh, shit, I
Make
just realized
me-
how...
Make
Okay,
me a new
sorry.
stealth check. You
No,
do not
this is
have
no
advantage.
time to... This is no time to test new dice. But I'm also worried that Nat 20 just used everything, so...
No.
No, so no plus 10, no advantage. Well, I'm still invisible though,
You
right?
still have advantage. There's no plus 10.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's worse. Okay, 13.
13. As you've now gotten away from the bulk of the forces, you're moving towards the building and trying to be as quiet as possible. I still am going to make 2 stealth checks, or 2 perception checks.
Yes,
against you.
that is fine.
As you sneak around and make your way into one of the buildings. I'm not even fucking kidding.
God damn it.
No, you're kidding.
I'm not.
I think you're joking with me.
No, I'm
That's a nat. God fuck.
2 nat 1s.
Holy shit.
How are you so fucking lucky? I hate you. I'm genuinely upset by that. Because I was like, I want this to
Sorry.
work, but that's absurd.
I mean, if you think about it, you're this far behind the lines. Complacency with guards who are just lulling off after constant nothing happening.
So-
it happens.
So crazy that
Or
Goran's
there was
10
just a
doesn't even...
false alarm.
That Goran's 10 doesn't even fucking see you. You evaded Goran. What the fuck, Jack?
You evaded Goran's smell.
That's fucking funny. That part's even funnier.
You're like, yeah, Goran will find my smell.
It was
It's
a nat
fine.
one.
Fucking misses it. Motherfucker took a whiff and you were gone.
Yep. The wind. I blame the wind.
Yeah, it's a
It was
windy
a
day.
breeze.
It's just a windy day. And that's how
Can
the
I-
guards
can I-
rationalize that fucking rock you kicked.
I was gonna say, can I up the chances of him finding me by farting?
You can up the chances of the world finding you by shitting yourself.
Yeah, I know. It was.
So, with that being as it is, and you making your way inside one of these houses and quietly closing the door, you look around, the building feels abandoned, you're like, yeah, okay, cool. I'll probably spend some time searching through it, just to make sure it is clear. While that's happening, Goran and Starry, You two are invisible, silent, and holding hands. What's the plan?
Also find the
I'm
nearest
gonna
building.
Oh yeah, I was gonna whisper to Goran like, let's get somewhere to hide and then cast sending. Try to meet up
Okay,
somewhere.
I have a plan.
Not you. You
It's
gotta
our
go.
plan time now.
So, whispering is gonna cost you.
Why?
It's okay.
Oh,
They're shit rolls.
Stealth?
Your stealth, their stealths are
out of
both way too
range.
fucking high. But like,
Yeah,
they're decent
those
rolls,
two are
but
fun.
for you it's shit. Basically, because you were whispering to each other, I went ahead and made you stealth checks, just in case someone of them heard you.
Alright, so I get that message across. Sweet.
Yes. So you guys, is that Goran? You gonna follow along with Starry's plan?
Sure.
You guys make your way towards one of the nearest buildings, hoping it's close enough. Make your way around the back, open the door, close it as quietly as possible. Past that trace is still very helpful here. As you look around, the building feels abandoned, and you go around searching through it, kind of quietly calling out to Jack to see if he responds, and there's no response.
Okay. I have a question.
Yes.
Would Jack notice if his steps stopped making noise again?
Oh, he definitely know. I mean, likely. You think likely.
Okay.
You hope so.
Okay.
Goran definitely hopes so.
Okay.
We've been on worse stealth missions.
Jack Steele. You still have invisibility.
So my thing is, I know that Goran is better at tracking via sense because of his
You
lycanthropy.
Yes.
I have cleared this house. There's no one in this,
No one in this
building,
house.
right? I would like to take
Yeah.
out my magically extra special alcoholic gin and tonic and pour it on the floor so that the smell of alcohol is strong.
Okay, ground floor, I'm assuming, by the door or by a window.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Okay. That's creative.
Mind blown.
I like that plan. I'll say for the sake of this, because of how the gin and tonic works, you're gonna consume that potion. Not
Yes,
like,
I was gonna write it.
Go ahead and mark it off your character sheet as you're like
Yep.
pouring it on the thing.
No, just chug it and burp.
Okay.
Alright?
You hope that'll be enough.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all I really can do right now. And I guess there's nothing more I can do to find them. So my best bet right now is to expedite this mission. Now that I've set everything I can for them to find me,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead with the spell and just get it done.
Are you just doing it on the first floor? You want to go up the second floor to do
I
it? or-
will probably find the most concealed position in the building I can for this.
Okay, so after taking some time, you find yourself in a closet and
Yeah.
then commune civilization. Okay. As
Where?
You, begin to cast the spell. For the sake of this, go ahead and make me I'll say you're away enough for the sake of this, because you can whisper the components of the spell, and there's not anybody that's gonna reasonably hear you, and you're muffled. This should be fine. That's gonna happen over the course of a minute.
Yes.
As the spell is taking effect, let me roll something really quick. Not you. You. Okay. Goran and Starry, what is your
Yeah.
guys' plan?
Are we in the same? We're not in the same building as him, right?
No, you've called out, you've looked around, you don't smell alcohol because you don't know that's happened yet. He's
But
not
I
in
did
this building.
send that message.
What message?
No, I didn't get to. That's what I wanted to do last time. I wanted to send a message.
Okay, I had to wait for Jack to go through some of his stuff first. What message are you sending, and how are you sending it?
What does our building look like? Where did we enter?
It's one of the like lower like abandoned homes, 2-story probably. Mostly wooden. God. As far as describing it,
Now-
I'm gonna go ahead and just say like you know how to describe it. Make it a
Sure.
lot
Are
easier.
you are you
I'll,
trying, are you trying to do this via casting message or sending?
Message is a cantrip.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
no,
because sending's the only one that can work here, because for message you don't point to
Message is 120
asking
feet.
Starry.
It's cantrip. Can I? Wait. Oh, to point towards finger towards someone. Turn right and oh my god! Wait. Point towards a creature within range.
Mm-hmm. You can certainly try.
I'm gonna point somewhere
just
where I
a
think he
random
might be.
You have a
Yes.
reasonable guess of where he could be because you would wager a guess that he's not behind your house. You'd hope, but you also don't know.
Yeah, there is no max words here, so I'm just gonna say, hey buddy, we found an old abandoned brown broken window building down here. Hopefully this message gets through. Let's
Yeah,
meet up.
it's-
We're pretty concealed here. Where you at?
Yeah, it's the small house that's got like the white patchwork window wall area here on the right.
I can make that.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay.
Make me go ahead and roll me a D100. And I'm gonna say there is.
Can I use my starry dice?
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm gonna say before
roll?
you tell me the results of the roll.
Yeah.
Given there are 4 cardinal directions, 8 if you count the bits in between. 25. So we'll say 15% chance this works. I'll round it up
I'm
by
also-
10% though, because you are generally gonna get in the right area where he's at, but you still. I'll give it a 35% chance it works.
Also, I just want to make it doubly known. Message is blocked by certain materials,
Yep.
if that plays any relevance.
Yes.
It does not here actually.
It's just like a foot of stone,
Okay.
an inch of metal, lead, 3 feet of wood.
3
I'm
feet of
assuming
wood.
that's not here. It's a wooden.
Correct. You don't.
house.
It's not enough. To
That's
matter,
very-
So you're good.
Just want to make
I'll-
sure, because I didn't know if these were stone buildings or not. Okay. Cool.
You want my results? I got it here. You want it? 67. Dang it.
I mean, it is a cantrip. You could just keep going.
I'm gonna keep trying in different areas.
Second check.
Oh my fucking god, 65.
Nope.
Try again.
Third check. This will last.
Should he be making sleight of hand checks to make this quieter?
Nope. I'm already making this. I'm already making those perception checks,
Fair enough.
and
fair enough.
they're getting close.
75, slightly higher.
Goran, you roll or
We're
you
in
roll
a building.
28.
Am I allowed to have a perception for
Yeah.
hearing this?
Hearing it, yeah.
Therefore, yeah, okay, cool. For hearing people get close to our location, just for clarity.
Yes, yeah. I knew what you meant. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Yeah, basically
Cool.
shut up.
Hearing to
Um,
advantage.
23.
23. I'll keep that in mind. So
Also, Starry could just be whispering it, and if you're whispering in a building,
it's a lot harder to hear. Yes, I know. But it's also the frustration in Starry. But I'm not gonna I'm not changing the DCs or anything like that. There is a reason I'm making the checks though, because the more checks are made in the area, the more likely higher, more experienced officers are coming to the area. but I'll get to them in a minute. So, what was that next D100 check?
75.
You're going in the wrong direction.
Golly.
Wouldn't he, like, by process of elimination,
Yes.
have, like, picked a direction, and
Trust
then that,
me,
and then...
the DC is getting lower and lower, or the value is getting higher and higher, but he's still going the wrong direction.
He's still just going the wrong way.
Okay.
Like, he might need under 50 now, and he's still getting above.
Not quite. For reference,
Well,
this is the fourth check.
I needed a high one.
This is the fourth check. You need 75 or lower.
Or lower?
Lower.
Oh.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you
do the
want low
math and be
numbers,
like,
1%.
the DC's 35, so fucking 100 to fucking, what is
Mine is
that?
35.
65 works? I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
75.
Yeah, we're not doing math. You just pick them, go from the number to 0.
Right.
Alright. Do we keep going?
Yes. Anyone more? Waiting on you.
100.
29!
Jack, in the middle of your spell, you get that message. You can respond, but responding's gonna break the spell. Do you
gonna
want to
break-
respond, or you want to continue the spell?
Problem is, if I break the spell, am I still consuming the spell slot?
Yes.
I thought so.
You've also already dropped your invisibility.
Yeah.
You can just ignore and keep going with the spell.
But also, the spell does specifically state that they can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Yeah. I know.
Okay, so
Do you reply?
it's safe to reply. It just ups our time.
No. That's not how spells work. Are you interrupting your
No, I'm
spell to
saying
reply?
I'm saying I can reply, but it increases the amount of time we are here
Oh,
because
yeah.
I have to restart the spell.
Yes.
Or
you can...
how far into the spell am I?
At this point, more than, like, about halfway, if not more than halfway. That was 5 skill checks.
Okay. And I'm guessing if I just finish the spell, I then can't reply by that point.
Correct. That doesn't mean he doesn't hear anything.
Yeah, wouldn't you be able to hear the, like, verbal components of the spell come through?
He would.
If there are any verbal components to your spell?
But Jack
Oh.
doesn't know that.
It is verbal component. So basically, oh,
But we know that, because we would hear it.
It's whether or not Jack...
you know, but I have
Jack,
no way,
you are in the
I have
middle
no
of
way
the
of
spell,
knowing that.
and you hear something
Yes.
in the back of your mind. You know you're most of the way,
Yeah,
way
because
through.
if from my perception, if I don't reply to this, then I don't have a way of getting a hold of them later.
Okay.
So yeah, I kind of have to reply.
Okay.
I can easily enough fix it. All I'm gonna say is follow the alcohol.
Okay.
That's it. And then
I
I
feel
go
like
back
we
to-
would click. That would click. Like, if. But.
Oh yeah, I mean, you heard like the
Okay.
mutterings, a sigh, and then follow the alcohol. That's what you got back.
and then I'm immediately just gonna go back to trying to finish the spell again.
Copy.
I'm just gonna mention to Garan. I think he's trying to lead you on some alcoholic path. Can you try to smell around?
Look, here's the thing. Substance use and abuse, it's not a joke. There is always... Yes, I roll the perception check for...
So to find it, you guys will have to go outside, which means Starry is expending another spell slot for invisibility. Otherwise, he's staying behind.
I'll just
That's
wait
fine.
inside. I'll cast just invisibility on him.
Well, and Goran already has it still.
I don't need...
But you'd have to recast it on yourself
haven't done
and
anything.
Goran.
Great.
All right.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
if Story's
just-
not leaving,
do that.
then
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Only this time you're not casting it at
Huh?
4th level, you're casting it at 3rd.
And also, I've already.
I should mention, sorry, you
We're
look a little
good.
blank. Just to confirm, you've been casting this at 4th level every time, with all 3 of you together, right?
Yeah. How many times?
It was twice that you had it, and
It's
then
been
this
twice.
time's a 3rd level spell slot because it's you and Goran only.
But
Well, I'm just staying
okay.
inside. I'm just let him go outside.
do we?
Split the party?
Yeah. Do we? We don't need. Oh my god. So I'm not going outside yet.
Okay.
I'm not doing that yet.
Would-
So
I mean, are we not just by a door? You can just step outside.
I could step outside, but I'm trying to like make a perception check to scan the area in like a stealthy manner
Yeah.
before like we
Okay.
do anything.
There's no need to roll because there's nothing to find. There's like looking
There's
around.
no guards.
There are guards. My mistake. There are lots
Okay.
of guards. Not as
Can-
many as
okay.
came
Can I
earlier
look
from
this-
the gate, but those are still pretty close.
My perception of this was
Okay.
just we are right by a door. I cast invisibility on Goran. He steps outside, smells around, comes back and tells me what he finds.
So if you'd like to do that, you can. Goran is already invisible, so no need to cast it again.
Yeah.
And
Great.
if Goran leaves you, it's likely you leave his pass without trace.
That makes sense. All right, I'll cast invisibility on myself then.
I kind of like you guys would
That's
know
easy.
this.
I
Yeah.
completely forget I have to be
Well-
inside. I always think about it as some.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
because
I'll-
we've not been very strict on the radius of passive
I feel like
traits.
it's.
30.
Yeah, I feel like it's
Pass.
buffed.
It's a 30-foot
I always feel like
radius.
it's like it gives everyone buff, but it's slow, like be within
Right.
range. Yeah.
That'd be
All right.
nice.
I,
That'd be such a good spell. It'd be even more busted than it already is.
Yeah, I remember that's how we
It's
treated
not a
it
busted
for the
spell.
longest time until we finally fucking read the thing.
As it were, though,
As it was.
as you guys are stepping outside,
Like we've been aware of the
invisible-
radius.
Yeah, invisible, stepping
Hmm.
outside.
I'm not
Go ahead and make your perception checks.
stepping. I'm okay. I'm not stepping outside just yet. I want to make sure that I'm not going to get fucked by guards first.
Yes, you guys are. I'm assuming this is all part of the same stealth. Okay.
Yeah.
What are you wanting to perceive? There are guards outside.
Okay, there are guards outside. Is there a way that I would be able to like sneak through the door and still be close to the building such that Starry doesn't get out of the radius? I'm assuming this isn't a very big building.
Well, we've already established Starry cast
just-
invisibility is going with you now.
How hard is
Oh,
this?
he's
Can we not
going-
just you sneakily
I
step?
didn't realize
Starry,
It seems like we're doing.
I didn't realize he was coming with me.
he's worried that he's gonna step outside
Okay.
the radius.
I'm
of the
coming with
spell.
you. We're both going outside together to make sure we're both I'm within your radius. So let's just try to sneak out the door.
And there's the back, the back
Okay.
way which you
Um,
guys came in, which you can do that too.
Yes.
So.
Okay.
I will need from the both of you because it is new invisibility, new stealth checks first. Thank you for the reminder.
33.
Nice.
35.
Starry's
I rolled.
Starry over here one-upping the
Fuck
rogue.
you, dude. You're just doing.
Over and over and
Yeah.
over again. He's just ever so slightly above the
Please,
rogue.
Riley. Please. Two-upping.
Fuck off.
You fuck you.
That one deserves a fuck you. And then you guys sneak
Yeah.
your way. I need you to go and make me a
Alright.
perception check, Goran, with your nose. So advantage.
I want to smell as well. What the hell?
Sure, make a perception
Yeah.
check.
Can he not also try to smell for the alcohol?
I mean, he could. It's not going to be as good.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
17.
16, baby.
Okay.
I would have been fucking pissed. I would have been fucking pissed.
Not gonna lie, I would have laughed my ass off.
Yeah,
Um,
Goran gets.
I
two
would've.
nines.
So, that being the
I'm assuming the
case,
DC for me is way higher.
as you guys roam around, take some time. It's not immediately apparent which building he's at, and unfortunately the wind is not in your favor. But with where you guys go, eventually you do catch up to him. Or at least you find the smell and think, yep, that's the building. Because it's one of those things like you ever watch those memes of people accidentally or like being misled until they smell the smelling salts, and you watch their head just fucking what the fuck, that's what hits your nose, Goran, because it's magical alchemical alcohol, and you kind of have to like start sniffing the doors before eventually it's like, nope, not there. No, not there. That's kind of, whoa! Okay, open window. That's it. That's the one. And you just kind of quickly make your way inside around the back. By the time this is happening, Jack, you're most of the way through the spell.
Yeah.
And by the time they eventually get to you, you will have already finished the spell, which is useful. But for the sake of this, Jack Steele.
Yep. Let me go read the spell and double check what
Make your 3. You choose 3 of the 5.
Yes. Road layout and landmarks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I may or may not even know this beforehand, so I'm going to ask this.
Sure.
The building, establishment, and types of your choice. In that, since civilians have been evacuated and stuff has been turned into like military buildings, would that kind of change with the spell, or
given
like
how...
if stuff's been repurposed.
Ooh.
or would I just not?
Ooh, good question. I like that question. Given how this is not like
certain...
so
yeah.
When you're communing with civilization, the spell itself is a divination spell, right?
Yes.
Environment, exploration, foreknowledge. When I'm considering it being divination, it has to have some semblance of knowledge to pull from, or essence to pull from, to grant you this knowledge. And this knowledge is not buried in the dirt, it's not buried in the buildings, it's buried in the community as you commune with civilization through magic. So you're pulling from the experience, the understanding, the knowledge, the wherewithal of the other civilians in the area. There are none. They're all soldiers,
But
minus a couple of exceptions here and there. Given the spells, given what the spell is looking for, and I would say that having used the spell enough times, I'll give this information. Town Hall is probably not, if you want to know what Town Hall is, not really a town hall in a military place, but there would be a war room. There would be, a main headquarters.
Okay, so, yes.
So, in the same vein, you can get the same result, just with a little bit different wording, since you're pulling from the essence of the military occupation here that has transformed this village into a base of operation.
Cool. Okay,
and that's just me going through a winged explanation of how the spell works, because I like it.
Yeah, so road layout and landmarks. And because it says building or establishment types,
yep,
I'm going to specifically say military buildings.
Smart.
And, which one of those two? I'm gonna go with powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead.
Okay. I'm gonna do these in the order that they are in the spell, as I always have.
Okay.
So not the order you've chosen them, but the order they're in the spell. First one is road layout and landmarks. You've got them pointed out, which landmarks also give you the main fountain in the center of town, as well as the points of entry to get to where you are from all points of the town. As far
And I'm assuming that one tree would be counted as a landmark at this point.
I would argue it's not.
Because it's the only fucking tree.
As far as a point of interest, it's guarded. I would say, yeah, they'd be able to regard it as a landmark. So yes, you know where the tree is, and where to put that, and that it is guarded. Powerful celestials, faes, fiends, elementals, or undead. None of the sort proc here, which you are very thankful for a number of reasons.
Yes.
No surprises there. And then building establishments of your choice, you chose military buildings or military points of interest. There is a headquarters. A lot of the bigger houses and even stable side areas have been reconvened or restructured into barracks. If you remember the one building from way back when where you met Elda Soraya in this town, that barn house / all goods store has been converted into a medical facility or a medical wing.
I wasn't aware we'd been to this town, but cool.
You have, yes. You met Soraya here.
That's cool.
And then on the notion, no, I'll let you figure that out. And then there's not much else other than like, a side of the room here that's been kind of converted into a market or trade. Not really, but it's where people are kind of like gearing like an armory, if of sorts, like where supplies are
Armory
distributed.
/ comes.
Right, exactly. And that's like where a couple of buildings have been kind of like broken into and ruined to refurbish them into those types of buildings.
Okay.
Beyond that, nothing of note. Oh, I guess you would also know where they'd keep like a prison area, which, yes, the
Yeah,
old
like, yeah,
jailhouse
the
would be
stuff.
exactly the same thing.
Okay.
And with that, the party reconvenes.
Yay!
But it's as you guys get together, group up, and figure your stuff out that I want to transport back over to the other team. Everybody else at Blue and Black, while all of this is going on, you all have some downtime. And I've got some information for what some people want to do, so I'll go ahead and do that really quick. Because I don't want to spend forever here.
Basketball. Do we have a court?
Arya,
You're not-
yes, you may absolutely do that. I'm assuming you don't want to bother the team with that, so you can hide yourself away. As far as making that spell, that is not... I don't actually know if she has that spell. Let me double check. Really quick. Is this one? So sorry. Oh, fuck you, D&D Beyond.
Is it being busted for you too?
No, I can't look at it because I don't have the character sheet active. Despite the fact that it's in a campaign. And I have to resubscribe and I'm not paying them a fucking dime. Fuck D&D Beyond. Also, fuck Wizards of the Coast. You guys suck. Anyway. Her school of choice is transmutation. I'm gonna say she doesn't know that spell. You have members of your party who know the spell who could accomplish the same goal, though. But I know you want to spend some time with her instead. Arya, is there anything else you'd like to do or try to, like... Is there anything else you need to do or want to set up, or did you want to roleplay some of that, too?
Who else in the party would be able to know that?
The wizard who's OFO... Jack Steele, I think, who's OFO... Spot, maybe?
There's a very limited amount of things I know, but...
Counterspell.
What are we talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Counterspell? I do not have that. No.
Then both people that know it
I've got
are currently off on a mission. That's rough.
Does Elta?
Elda does know it. Elda can help you with that one. It's gonna be 150 gold so that he can get the materials for it later.
I can do that.
Okay. And we'll see if he's got it down. He does. Believe he does. Yes. Yeah. So Elder Soraya creates the scroll of counterspell for you, and you've now got that in your arsenal. Just in case you need it. Anything else I can do for you?
How have you been? Like, I know that's a loaded question, but...
Oh, Elder Soraya is not there, actually. I just remembered. Elder Soraya is back in his home. Never mind. Go ahead and put your money back. He can't do it for you because he's not there.
Aw,
I just
where is
remembered. He's back at the Jacobs estate.
In Stolshi?
Mm-hmm. He never
I thought
left.
they kicked him out.
Well, they are kicking him out. He's gonna gather his stuff and then come back down here.
Is there any other wizards I know about?
At Blue on Black, no, I don't think so.
I'll just catch Elda at
Yeah.
a later date and do
Okay.
it.
All right, that's fair.
I think the only other people that could do it are probably still on the ships, if there are any in that group.
Did Imogene come back or is she on the ship?
I don't remember. That's why I said on the ship, because I don't actually know.
I think she's here.
I think so too. I'll double check.
No, yeah.
Because if she
I
can
think
Remember,
Imogen
Imogen-
and Bernie are here.
Imogen and
us.
Bernie were both like mingling with the people around here, getting to know the place.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So Imogene, if she
And then-
has counterspell, she can do it for you.
Yeah, and then would Gearthal have it? I don't even know.
Ah, she does not.
Okay.
Sorry. Gearthal, would Gearthal have it?
I don't
It's
think
definitely
so.
on their
I don't
spell
think so.
list. I don't know if they.
Oh, is it on the? Well, yeah, it's on the spell list. I know that.
Well, yeah.
I gotta search my
I don't know if they
other thing for it. Hang on. Let's find out. Let's find out. Sorry.
Yeah, me, what's up?
No, I said sorry.
No.
I said sorry, not sorry. My bad.
Yeah, what's up?
No.
Kidding with you, joking. It's a joke.
He does not have,
Liberals.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, Bruno. What about Naivara?
Counterspell, no.
Oxide possibly, but he's on the ship for sure.
Oxide
What
does
about
not.
Conrad?
Oh,
Conrad has it.
he's gotta have it. On
Gotta have it. Gotta.
He's gotta have it.
That's like right up his alley.
Let's
Yeah.
find out.
If he doesn't have it, he's stupid.
Counterspell. Conrad's got it.
Yeah.
But Conrad's already making another spell.
Yeah, Conrad is busy making another spell scroll.
Oh my god.
I
God damn it.
mean, can't you just wait until Sturry gets back?
Yeah. To be continued.
I'm here. What? Oh,
Starry
yeah,
is
yeah.
about to
No, you're not.
die. It feels like.
Trying to figure out who the fucking team has counters. Wait, I know one more that might have it. Hang on.
I mean, I had it at one point. Can I just do that if I remember how to cast it?
Bro just wants to remember how to cast it.
Well, no, I literally forgot it so I could get out of the spells.
Salia also has it.
And I try to recall in my mind.
Huh?
Sandra isn't here.
Salia.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the crazy chick?
Yes. You know, you could very easily ask which one,
was-
but in this context, yes.
I was wondering where she went.
Oh yeah, by the
She's
way,
around.
talking about like that what was it, ninth person we could bring? I think she could be good as a distraction in any case.
Wait, is she the one we found on that random island?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, who proved to be
You know.
a lot more capable than she let on initially.
Yeah.
Who
Just let her
randomly
loose
knew
on
my
the city
name?
while we kill Nicolette, you know?
What's my name? What's my name?
Say my name, say my name.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
What's wrong, buddy?
Roar!
So, Salia can make it. And if I put that skill check to Salia, she's capable of doing it. So if you pay Salia, she'll do it for you. And I forgot,
Take her.
technically, I mean, she doesn't She's a 13th level spellcaster, has wizard spells. So yeah, technically she's a wizard. There you go.
You shouldn't be saying that. Spoiling.
She has the wizard spell list available, but she uses charisma, so you tell me.
So it's basically, it's like, she's a wizard. Now try to tell me otherwise.
She's a basket case, is what she...
Change my mind with a cup of coffee.
So, Salia can make that for you, though.
Yeah.
There you go. You got that now. Anything else anybody would like to do? I think I had one more that I was looking at. Spot had something.
Do we have any like cool enchanted arrows or anything? Or can like Peterson make bomb arrows?
Peterson can
Or fire
certainly
arrows?
fucking try. Mechanic? If you're making...
Or
Whitlock.
Whitlock.
I was gonna say... if-
Whitlock might be better. I don't know.
oddly enough... Is Whitlock? Whitlock did come with you, that's right. Whitlock and Peterson are
Yeah.
probably in the same workshop working together. So you could commission them to make some stuff.
Like fast.
Fast as... Okay. The question is, are you wanting to light the bomb on the other end of an arrow and fire it out of a bow, or are you wanting something else?
No, just like some. I just want like cool things that I can shoot from bow.
Okay. Cool things. you can
Whatever
shoot from
they feel like they can make that won't blow up in my face would be nice.
So going into roleplay. That's...
Caroline, there you go.
check of it all. When it comes to making something that doesn't blow up in your face, you're thinking like chemically tipped arrows, or bolt heads, or a grenade stabbed through a fucking arrow. Not that. Regardless, there are ways of making it happen. You're better off probably enchanting the arrow, but it's not impossible to make a mechanical device for such a use. I can probably start working on something that, once it makes impact, explodes or detonates, it wouldn't deal any kind of, like, damage to the flesh as far as piercing goes, but if you wanted to have a fiery detonation on the end of an arrow, I could probably make something that doesn't weigh the arrowhead down. It would take some time, though. I need to do the research, develop something, and figure out the alchemical means of accomplishing such a feat. Alternatively, if you're wanting something like, elemental tipped arrows, I would recommend maybe asking Lyle here. He's more of the enchanter side of things. Or more of a forge
That's
master?
true.
I'm not exactly sure.
He's an enchanter.
Good stuff.
That's I mean, if you want to dabble in it, I think it would be interesting.
The alchemy? Or are you meaning the enchantment side of things? Because I'm not... No
no,
offense,
the
I'm not...
alchemy.
Yeah, I'm not capable of magic necessarily. A lot of my profession is in tinkering, but I might be able to combine the two. I'm willing to give it a shot.
It's up to you. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. I just need to
I'll,
find somebody who's capable with the alchemical understandings. Who do you know that's like that? Great. You did know somebody.
Nope.
But she fucked off.
That's a big old nope.
If I'm not mistaken, Astroth was proficient with alchemy supplies.
Well, that doesn't really help us, does it?
No, but it gives you a reason to find her.
I don't think anyone comes to mind at the minute. That's unfortunate.
I'll keep an eye out though, just in case.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, Mason.
I will go talk to Wyld here.
I've had that one in the vault for a
Alright.
very long time.
Easy enough. He's currently in the process of working the forge. He's the only one working the forge at the moment.
So sad. No oxide.
Oxide on boat.
Oh. What can I do you for?
Arrows. That
Right.
do cool things.
Fire out the bows. What do you need?
I just want like interesting arrows to add to my quiver.
Didn't take you for the archer, but
Enchanted
sure.
ones.
I can work on something. Are you
I have very
expecting
many skills.
quality, quantity, or
Speed.
speed?
It doesn't have to. We're leaving tomorrow morning. So I just want
Expeditious
something.
treatment. So something. Are you looking elemental tipped or more? What type of damage are you looking to inflict?
Noted.
Because if you haven't the idea, can't really help you. But got the idea, the coin, materials to provide. I can make the enchantment.
Oh, boys.
Okay. So how do enchanting arrows work? Like, can you enchant like normal magic on them?
Normal magic, yes. I can also enchant them with specific elemental damage, but if you're wanting something now, by the time you leave, you're getting 2, 3, 4 arrows at most.
Could you make silence arrows?
You could have a silence arrow, yes. But that'll be about the amount of time I can have. Assuming you're leaving tomorrow, yes?
Yes.
Expedition. Okay. Silence arrow. That's 200 gold. And you want to make it count.
Yes.
You pay?
I'm gonna take about 140 gold from the blue and black pouch,
Okay.
and then I have no monies,
Only someone
and
did.
then I'll pay 60 out of my own.
Lyltir takes it. Says something in Dwarvish. Tonight. It'll be done.
Thank you. Your dagger has been serving me well, by the way.
I know. You are still alive. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Goes back to the project he was currently working on. But entrusts to you that the project will be done tonight.
Epic.
So, random tidbit, since I was thinking about oxide, I just looked it up. Most classical, like, large ships would have some kind of minor forge on board for repairs and stuff.
Yeah, anvil, some firebox, yeah.
Yeah, some minor forge. Just random tidbit I learned.
Good to
I
know.
thought people might like to know.
Jack would know that.
I would.
Thank you. Is there anything anybody else would like to do before we close out the session tonight?
I mean,
or Illikin, do you have
I was gonna
anything you would like to do? I'm not coming back to the trio until the next session.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Uh,
Al,
I would like to say hello.
hi.
I'm finally here.
There we
I'm
go.
driving
Oh my
home
God.
now.
Good to see you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the end of the session.
Illican, do you have anything you'd like to
Thank you.
accomplish
Thanks very
beforehand,
much.
before we end it tonight?
I was thinking of checking to see how difficult it would be to do Sanctuary at Blue on Black if it happened to end up becoming a last-minute trap for the one we need to kill.
Sanctuary.
'Cause you can't use.
Isn't that like a target of self?
Yes.
Not that.
Or you can
it's,
use it on other
it's a different.
people.
It's,
But Valeth always casts it
it's
on himself.
8th level.
What's the spell called?
It's a really high level cleric spell. I don't think it's called Sanctuary. It's like. Trying to remember it.
You
Of course, I forget off
look
the
that
top
up.
of
We'll
my
do it
head
after
when I
the
need to
session.
remember.
You and I can touch base afterwards. All right.
Sorry.
Is it the recall thing?
No.
Or is it something? Okay, never mind.
It's basically creating a Holy Land around Blue on Black headquarters.
Hello?
How is a 5th level spell?
It's a different one. Different one.
Okay, well, you just let me know after the session, okay? I got the intent on camera, that's what matters. But we'll reconvene and talk about what the logistics of that are. That being everything then.
Yeah.
Hi from Kadrith, and 3 of our party members stuck behind enemy lines just for the time being. We'll go ahead and end the session there. Good luck to the 3 of them next session.
Penis.
Penis, exactly. Thank you.
Penis.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Oops. Christ, yeah, it's fine.
Bye-bye.
Just saying goodbye. I haven't even said thank you for watching. No, it's fine.
Penis.
Goodbye, everyone. We'll catch you next time.
Penis.